this evening to tonight's episode of the Riot Sessions on twitch.tv/the Riot Sessions, as we've put forth so much work to get this. And Blue has done a phenomenal job with it. It's amazing. Super cool. Also, we have merch. We have merch, guys. We have
to stand up though because I had to crop pretty much everything.
I know. We're gonna have to fix that. We have mugs that
Quick,
say the Riot
Shadowcawn. You know what's funny is I feel like people would really like that mug if we had that mug made.
Yep. This is Tonph's.
This is the official Boulder Brew mug from Boulder Brew.
We could make Tonph's Terrific Tonics mugs.
That would be amazing.
But we would need a logo. We would need a logo.
Cough. Need a logo.
PherianArt gets all moody when I do that, even though he just keeps throwing these sketches at us.
You know, I prefer to do things when I want to do them.
Hey, I didn't say anything. I was just saying we need a logo. I was telling chat. Sometimes people in chat want to help us out.
Also, we have other merch, such as this hoodie. I'm gonna try and do this. This is gonna be weird. Somebody talk about the hoodie and the other shirts.
So we have shirts, we have hoodies, we have men's and women's shirts, hoodies. I believe there's men's and women's tank tops, as well as the mugs that you saw.
A men's or a woman's shirt?
I don't know. You'd have to tell me how filled out it feels. Shadow.
I'm a tiny guy in general, so I mean, it's a men's small.
It's a men's small? I call those socks.
You've met me. You've seen how fucking skinny I am.
Oh,
the first time we met, you hugged me, picked me up, and kicked Cody in the face with my foot.
Yes, that was actually my first RPG ridiculous moment. Is I used Shadowhack as a weapon to attack Codybedrock, and I rolled a crit, natural 20 on it. That or I rolled a crit fail on a hello. One or the other.
One of those things.
Actually went out and bought my hoodie today.
It's actually really nice. It's really warm. It fits pretty well. The colors turned out really nice on it. We have them in black, white. I don't know if we have them in any other colors. I know those two colors for sure.
The shirts are black, white, and purple. Or black and purple was the only color that the logo really looked good on. And I wanted the colors to be uniform. So when I was setting it up, I didn't want some shirts to be yellow, others to be purple, others to be green. And you're only allowed to make so many different color variations with styles. I wanted more styles with less colors, but I didn't want to make everyone wear black or pink or purple or blue. So basically we gave you a broad number of options in terms of styles, but only a couple of different color options. And I thought the purple, because it's a lot of orange in the logo, and purple, orange, complementary colors.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
It's the color of royalty.
How do you want to do this?
Why purple?
How do you do this?
Was the color of royalty a while ago.
Weird. But anyways, welcome everyone to the Riot Sessions this evening. It's good to be back. Happy New Year to everyone.
Oh my God, is it good to be back?
It's good to be back. I'm excited.
You all were going through withdrawals in the players' chat. Like, it's not been soon enough.
Seriously, you think I went through withdrawal? I went and made this book up so I could start working on my own fucking campaign. 200 fucking pages that I printed out at work when no one was there, and then bought sheets for and put into a binder just to, get my fix. All right.
Point of order. This is how you know you've converted someone to a role player.
I was gonna say that's like me at 15.
Okay, guys, I got a new game, but I can't afford the book, so I went to work and I printed them out.
Guys, you'll never guess what I just did. 193 pages.
193 pages. Printed them out, and I put them in a binder.
Look, it's in these plastic protector sheets.
Put them on cardstock.
Cardstock.
Anyways, We also have Better Twitch TV emotes in chat. I don't remember what they all are, but we have.
They're
Better
just
Twitch TV
TRS
emotes.
and the names of everyone, and then the 20 hype is in here as well.
Yeah.
So TRS Brontor. It's kind of I screwed it up.
Bront.
Bront.
TRS Brat.
And guys, I'll point it out since you guys don't know this. We do have alerts that we also made up, and they came out very nicely. So
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Ooh.
I don't know who to thank for that though, because last time I brought him up, he got real sassy with me. So
That's enough, okay? Let's just drop it.
All right. So,
Came out earlier?
yeah, no, they did.
all right. So,
I just didn't put a lot of time into the sound effects for him, so I had to like edit them kind of silly to make them work.
It's just like,
Just different fart sounds. No, the follow alert is the anime sound when a sword breaks. So it's that thing, and then when we get a host, it's
Nani?
I love it. Oh man,
I don't know what that means. And then the host sound is that like upward motion sound or whatever. I don't know how to describe it. The one that I use for my old raid alert. So
You follow Grey Goose Eggs.
That's me.
feel like-
one,
I feel like
one
he's
of our
playing-
players just
One of the
followed.
players just followed.
Yeah.
Anyways, so jumping into tonight, I'm your illustrious dungeon master, Shadowhack 90 or Nathan. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is Dragons. It's episode something of something.
A lot.
Oh, also, all videos and past episodes are up on up on this channel now as well. They are in two different collections. Season 1 that leads up to about 2 weeks ago, and Season 2, which started 2 weeks ago and is now everything here on out till we get to Season 3.
Spiel.
So that's also there. I think that's everything. So I'm your dungeon master. Hello.
Did you go through so you're talking about all the uploads we did to the channel?
Yeah.
Did you go through? I uploaded the rest of them. Did you sort those out?
I have not sorted those out. I will sort those out.
Son of a bit. Oh yeah, go to the collection page. By the way, if you want to watch those, not to the uploads page, because the uploads page it uploads really funny on Twitch, so they're in a really fucky order. So go to the collections page, and they're all nice and ordered in by season. And you did. I should point out, Shadowhack did a great job getting those all put together. I just pulled up the couple where he was out of town and things like that I had uploaded. So
You did a great job, Homestar.
great job.
Gerber.
I think case in point here is that everyone's put in a bunch of work to make this channel work and happen, and it looks great, and I'm happy and excited about it. So I'm glad that we're here, and I'm glad you guys are here too. So when
Thanks,
you make a
man.
big
I'm glad to be
transition, like shut the fuck up, all right? I've had just about enough of you. But no,
We're
I
just
just
getting
when
started.
you make a big transition like that, when you go from using one channel for over a year or one or two channels for over a year, and then you go to a completely separate entity that has no following at this point, it's a scary move. So thanks everybody for coming by to check out the new stream.
It's gonna be fun.
I like it.
Fun. So without further ado, hey Cody, who are you playing tonight?
I'm Codybedrock 36, and I will be playing the human blood hunter Brontor Jordanian. The Blue Ranger.
Yes.
Who are you playing tonight, bud?
Who am I playing tonight? Well, I'm
Who are
playing Dryden Kell, and I'll be playing the role. I'm Blue Ranger, and I'll play Dryden Kell, half orc barbarian. Me make
come on.
me make dumb some Sunday nights. Now I toss over this way to friend Shadowcawn, who you play.
Hi, Shadowcawn. Play Tonph. Ugh. Strong warrior. Shoot many arrow. Tiny in stature, large in size.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
is that
it makes
shit?
sense.
Furian's face was the tall in stature, large in size. I just see Fury go, huh?
And the art ideas begin going.
Yeah. That math doesn't make sense.
Lucius, just take it away.
Hi, I'm Lucius. I'm playing Lucius.
Grey Goose Eggs. I'm Leucis. I'll be playing the role of Grey Goose X.
Yeah, I play video games sometimes with these guys. I don't know.
Be a
But I like
meme
to
lord
flame
on
spells.
Twitch.
Yeah, I'm a meme lord.
He's a mean lord on Twitch.
I'll pass it over to Mr. PherianArt here. Pherian. I
I'm
forgot.
playing Brontor. No, wait. Who am I? I'm playing Bungus. He is a slightly warlock.
Wow.
His audio
Yeah.
cut out right as he
Yeah.
started talking.
He's
What's up?
He's
Warlock.
leaving it. If we could just talk and have him move his mouth.
He's a real slappy warlock.
It's a real slappy.
I'm playing Bungus. I have a friend.
Hear me?
who's-
This is great.
Yeah.
I am Bungus.
I'm Bungus.
I don't know what to do.
All right.
No, we got it. We're good.
If it doesn't anymore, we'll just switch back over to Skype audio if we have to.
Yep.
We'll call an audible.
We might have to do that because now your audio is cutting out again. Skype audio it is. Let's go.
Let's go.
So useful.
And that's how quickly we make that transition. Yes, we can hear you now. Problem solved. Shadowcawn, did you really have to talk through his entire intro? He can't hear us at all. Maybe it's just best if you guys learn more about Bungus as we go. Thanks for being here, Pherian. I did realize, by the way, for us players, if we're gonna start putting this into a podcast form, we should probably start saying our roles because not everyone's gonna be able to see them if they're just listening. So that's just a thought. What? Wait a minute. I know what happened. Yes, quick fix. I'm an idiot. Shut the fuck up. I'm fixing it now. Oh, that didn't fix it. That was supposed to fix it. Shut the fuck up. There. Now they can hear you. I had to change the audio earlier because we were in Discord. So
Vanilla apples? No, that's not what that says.
when Blue steals the spotlight by muting everyone's audio. Great.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Hello,
Oh, I should probably start modding some of these people, huh?
and I'm Cecil.
Oh, what? Why did that happen? All right, we're good to go, by the way.
Anyways, all right. So, jumping in this evening.
Do any of you not want to be a mod, by the way, besides Fury and you haven't earned it yet?
I don't blame you.
I want to be a mod.
I know you do.
Yes!
I like to mod probably.
Okay, I figured I would mod all of you. Just want to make sure.
I don't know what
Oh, he
modding
don't.
is.
Eh.
Gone.
Shadow
Rips.
God's God, great.
Bye.
Hey, thanks. Bye.
He like waved by and then
He
left.
knew he was going. It's like Wile E. Coyote when he falls off a cliff.
The good news is I can see blue now.
Oh,
A tiny little icon.
Skype's being silly. We're gonna
Yeah. Now
Bye.
Shadowcawn's the tiny little icon. But fuck that guy.
This is insane. All right.
this
So,
is about as well as I expected it to go, by the way.
yeah. It's always that first transition. It's great. It's wonderful. Works totally.
I'm waiting for his picture to disappear so all of my cameras get fucked.
Oh, he's already back in on mine.
What?
Well, not
Yeah,
his
it's-
picture, not his camera. It's just
I
him.
still can't hear all of you.
We can hear you though.
I can hear you.
That's
you hear
good
me?
news. Just
I
listen to us on the stream. There you go.
It's gonna be
I
the
still can't
worst
hear you guys, so
at all. Ugh.
I got no idea what's going on. Hold on.
Because he's got that two PCs.
The 2 PC setup, dude. Damn it.
I have a 2 mouse setup where that's how I type. Clicking.
Everybody panic.
You got to get the one razor mouse with like 15 buttons on the side. There you go. Type using that one. You're not a true PC master race.
Mouse.
There you go.
Just listen to stream with 13-second delay.
Let's test the delay. When I clap my hands, you have to put a 1 in chat. Ready? Shut up, Cody. The delay is not bad though.
About 10 seconds. Yeah, it's not too bad now.
Yeah.
And 10 to 15 roughly. Nice.
It's not a bad delay at all. Cody can play, or Shadowcawn can play with that.
Anyways, all right. So jumping in where we left off last.
Shadowcawn still can't hear us though. So
we'll just keep vamping for reasons.
well, actually, I
Or
could.
can I?
Can you?
I don't know, that's probably 10 seconds late, so you have no idea what's going on.
Motherfucker!
All right. Well,
This is gonna be fun. Let's do it.
Interesting first night. All right. So, jumping back in where we left off last year. Our adventuring team and squad noticed the Rad Squad, plus this odd little dwarven slapping guy with a little tree that appears on his shoulder. Fought and fended off a breach of the city of Mirabar, Mirabar's walls. Fought off some very large and gigantic giants who had these huge shields in order to protect themselves, known as the Cinder Brotherhood. They managed to fend off the initial attack, as well as a large grouping of orcs that attempted to pierce through the breach of this wall. Of the uppermost portion of the city of Mirabar, which is this primarily dwarven city that is built within the middle of a foothill of one of the foothills of the Spine of the World mountain range, of Faerun. They managed to fend off the top portion, and as they were getting ready, as they were finishing up, kind of just mopping up all the rest of the individuals, Dryden hears a voice off in the distance, past a cloud of utter darkness, which he can't even see past. A voice that he recognizes. He races towards the edge of the wall onto a little embankment just beyond it, looking down into a sea and mass of roughly about 20,000 or probably about 20, probably even a little less than that now, some odd thousand orcs and fire giants, different orcish clans that have banded together with seeming the sole purpose of taking the city of Mirabar, along with these fire giants that are peppered throughout them as well. Dryden lets out a shrill yell into the night air, screaming out not but a single name, Gel, into the abyss and into this chaos. The rest of the group gives him a few moments, talks to their dwarven shield, the dwarven compatriot who came in the middle of the fight, finding out that his name is Bungus. Weird little guy, and he has a little tree plant named Tonkerbomb that he decides to that can call upon whenever. Bungus taking Tonkerbomb off his shoulder and placing him kind of at the battle site. Followed most of the rest of the Rad Squad kind of off back into the main portion of the city, while Dryden stood there gazing out towards the Sea of Chaos. It's here where it would pick up. So, with the adrenaline continuing to pump through your veins, with the kind of coming down off that adrenaline high, you guys, most of you, begin to make your way back into the city, kind of pursuing whatever you believe you need to pursue next.
Wait,
what do you like to do?
Flump?
You glance around and you see no Flump.
What? No,
Where'd
the
it go?
flump is gone.
All right. It's
What's
okay,
the flump?
guys. I'll bring him back.
Remind me.
I'll bring him back.
The flump.
Remember this thing?
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that guy.
It's okay. He'll be back. Don't worry.
Dance party.
Wait, does
He's a pretty-
he
he's a
still have
pretty
to
cool
sing?
dude. No. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Wait, are you not singing anymore?
Singing? What are you talking about?
There was singing involved.
I mean, I remember killing a bunch of dudes.
There was that, but there was also a nice power ballad, if I remember correctly.
A lot of dudes. You see all this? I point to all the dead orcs everywhere.
I helped. I
You
got
did help.
down pretty low.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Anyways,
we did
has anybody seen Dryden? Is he still out contemplating?
Dryden, let's go.
Am I with them?
Yeah, you're with them.
Dryden. Hey, Dryden. Hey,
Dryden.
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 D.
We're gonna go find the battle
D.
master. Let's go.
D. Da.
I just start staring off into the distance and saying, Dryden! Ah! I don't even know who Dryden is.
But you're like right next to me, aren't you?
No, I was with them. I left you. You
Oh,
choked
right.
me.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
so
like
cute.
Dryden, you're still standing out like here at the main portion of the wall, like at like kind of the very edge of it, just at the breach, and the rest of them have kind of made their way back beyond the breach and are like now like you're hearing their voices coming like down the alley, kind of like echoing back up into that area. They kind of like they're out of your line of sight at the moment.
I hear all their shouting, sigh heavily, and walk in that direction.
Dryden,
All right.
we'll yell later. Don't worry about it.
Just so you know, not everyone can hear you that well when you block your hands so your mic's in.
That's the point. It sounds
You're
like I'm
right.
far away.
It works really well.
Not with your mic, it doesn't. I was waiting for someone to do it. All right. Anyway,
Are we gonna go talk to the battle master? I figured we'd talk to the battle master since we just take that. Oh, you know what we need to do? Probably need to fix the wall because there's a big hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You want me to do that?
Can you fix the wall?
Can you fix walls?
What can't you do?
Who's gonna pay for it?
So it works.
I'm kind of Hispanic.
Wait,
Wasn't there a guy named
what's
Flump
this?
around?
What's Hispanic?
Okay, so I'm gonna look through the eyes of my familiar and see if Dryden dude is coming with us.
Your vision shifts and you see out of the eyes of
that's right.
Tonka
You set him over
And,
there, didn't you?
And you watch as Dryden, who's still staring very stoically out, watches his shoulders kind of slump forward, his head drops, and you hear just this audible before he turns real fast and pivots back and begins kind of walking back into the city.
I send Tonker Bomb a mental message to go ahead and head back toward us, and then I turn back to these guys and I say, "Oh, he's coming. He's just not very happy."
Is he
Yeah,
ever
that's-
happy though?
Yeah, that's kind of his normal state.
Okay.
Happy's a
What?
relative term.
Well, no, when he's with women, he's pretty happy.
That's true.
So
Or killing people.
do that.
He's pretty happy.
yeah,
when he's
I would
killing.
not. You don't want to go down that route. That's a bad route.
I'm not that guy. And I point to Lucius.
He has been
It
known.
was that one time. That one time.
You have been known.
The one time, guys. And
Hey.
it might happen again. I don't know.
I was about to say, just because it happened one time doesn't mean it's not going to happen again. Anyways, are you fixing the wall, Bungus?
Oh, I can. I mean, I have like masonry kit and history with it. So if y'all want me to, I could just.
No, it's up to you.
my
Do you
mental
want to fix the
capacity
wall?
is an easy task, and I'll just go over there and start putting stone back together and stuff, and that's fine. I'll go. Yeah, I'm gonna go play with the stone. That's how my brain works.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Well, it seems like he's on top of that. Do we want to find the Battle Master?
You watch as Bungus turns around and just starts going back and starts like trying to move like this giant like 20-pound piece of stone. Like he just starts like trying to move it.
Did you say 20 pound?
Not 20 pounds. It's more like it's more, I think of like I mean
I can see him.
I mean for Bungus probably, but it's like really tiny. He's like trying to just move it and he's like slowly like lifts it up and like and just drops it like 2 inches like the next direction. Starts like straining it and you like starts seeing beads of sweat just pouring off of him.
I walk over
Lift with your back in a twisting, jerky motion.
I walk over. At this point, I assume I've caught up, and I just pick it up.
You make it to Bungus for sure easily.
I pick up the stone and go, "Where do you want this?"
There.
And I put it there.
Yeah.
This wall's getting done.
It just goes and flies. Rolls.
It's an interesting sound effect for a stone to make.
Just you hear as it rolls.
Little did you know the flump had actually disguised itself as a stone.
He's a master of disguise.
I mean, as it rolls into place, you hear this, or you hear this.
Oh.
Well,
Hey,
Oh well.
was that Tonker bomb?
It happens.
I wanted to catch him on fire again.
No more of that. That's not nice. Hey, what do I roll for making this stuff? Like for fixing the wall?
I don't know how much time he's spending on it.
As long as they want me to.
Like no time.
This is another DM moment where he's like, "We're building another fucking bridge." God damn it!
I mean,
No.
my expectation
we know
is
how to
that
do
they'll go do
bridges.
their thing, and I'll just be here building the wall until they need me again.
Just roll me a just god damn it.
Performance?
Well, here,
No.
do we want to let
roll me a D20, add your proficiency
you know
modifier.
what we could do? We could let like so we could talk to you, Bungus. Tonker bomb could come with us.
Okay.
And that way we could let you know if we need to do things and go do places and things.
All right, I got a 17. I'm gonna pick up Tonker Bomb and I'm gonna put him on Brontor's shoulders.
You go to look for Tonker Bomb and you can't find him anywhere.
I go and pick up
I
the
got-
stone that landed on something that sounded kind of yelpy.
You pick up the stone. There's this sound as you pick it up, and just like little bits of tree bark just kind of fall off the stone.
I found him. He's over here.
All right. I'm doing a mental check. Is Tonker Bomb alive in this plane of existence? Oh well.
Taco Bomb will be back later.
Okay, I'll stay
Touch
here.
my shoulder.
I'll stay here with the earpiece. Help him with the wall.
Okay, we'll go find the Battle Master. We'll let him know that all that we got rid of all the fire giant things over here and the orcs and things.
Yeah,
We
we
got
killed them
rid
all.
of. We got rid of like 3. There's an army
got a lot-
over there.
Yeah, no, we got a ton of orcs.
Yeah, we
There's
killed
like
a
all these
bunch of
bodies
orcs.
right here, and I point to the massive pile of bodies.
Did
I
you,
had an
have you-
explosive arrow in the
did
middle
you
of them. I had to
look-
get a shoe up.
did you look off the cliff over there?
Yeah.
This is a statistical anomaly. They don't care about what we've done here.
Man, that's a
They
big
said
bird,
hold the
Dryden.
wall. I'm just gonna give them a heads up, saying, "Hey, we held the wall."
Let them know we held the wall. We'll be here.
And actually, we're probably currently holding the wall because you guys will be fixing it. So we'll be
I'm
really
picking a
holding
rock.
the wall.
I'm
Then.
literally holding the wall.
See, Bungus gets it. All right. Well, we'll be back then. I guess. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
Let's go to the Battle Master.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go find people.
Him and I are on really good terms.
Nice. We go to the Battle Master.
We
Okay.
search for the Battle Master.
Investigation checks, please.
Okay.
2 of you. I don't care who.
I'll let you guys go.
17 and 14.
Dang it, Dryden. I heard that.
All right. So
Gotta be quiet.
let's see. So you make it So the people of you who are going to go search for the Battle Master are who?
Leucis, Brontor, Tonph.
Yep.
Okay, so you go and begin just kind of searching for the Battle Master. You start kind of meandering around the city, or at least this upper portion of it, back kind of down the main thoroughfare. And as you're continuing to do that, there continues to be these just like these sounds coming up over the wall, and you watch as more of these these large like flaming stones just kind of get launched into the city. You watch. I would like for all three of you to make just perception checks real quick.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
19.
Hot damn.
Whoa.
Hot damn, kids. So yeah, no, very easily. As you're walking through, you notice kind of towards the more center of the city, or at least of this upper portion of the town, you notice that one of the large flaming stones just flies through the air and slams into one of the large towers. And all three of you recognize this tower as the tower that you initially arrived at. And you watch as the tower kind of shifts and begins to crumble down to the ground. And this just crumble, like this just massive rubble and stone just falling all over the place. You do watch as like this plume of dust erupts around it, and just barely you see emerging from the cloud of dust a small little hovering, what looks like boat.
Say a moat?
Boat.
Boat.
Oh,
Thought you were gonna
man.
say a hat
With
for
like a
for
giant,
second.
like a boat with like a giant balloon attached to it.
That's our ride.
And it's kind of coasting in the air at the moment, and it's starting to like kind of swing out and kind of starting to move away from you guys at the moment in time.
Guys, that looks like the airship that we killed dragons on.
Do we have any way of talking to those people?
Well, Brontor was the captain.
Yeah, you're the captain. Tell them to stop.
How?
I don't know. You're supposed to be the captain. You're supposed to have these sort of plans in check.
Can you do any kind of incantation, Lucius, to throw up like a flare, to get their attention?
Or could you make your voice go?
Yeah, make it real loud.
Yeah. So I cast Thaumaturgy,
Tell them I'm down here. They'll know what's up.
and I say, "The captain's down here. Where are you going?"
Make a
The captain's down, yeah.
make a persuasion check with disadvantage
Disadvantage.
because they're so far away.
Persuade.
Oof.
Yes.
10.
We did it.
No,
you
it's
shout
10.
10.
you shout this out as you do. There's another as you shout this out, you get out the captain before just a large another stone kind of comes and lands directly in front of you, destroying another like house and few what probably were shops and different stalls and stuff. I need for all three of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Tech safe.
Hey.
15.
You guys are on top of it.
Yeah.
8.
All right, you guys suffer 7 points of piercing damage as splinters just kind of come and fly all across your bodies at that point, and kind of like just shred through that portion.
Wait, do I still have my images? It's not been, has it been an hour?
Yeah, they're still walking behind you.
Excellent.
Nice.
Here you go, image.
Now, you already had one go.
Yeah.
They
This
still
is the second.
dancing.
So I got to roll an 8.
Yeah,
or
they need
10.
to. Oh.
Never mind. I still have 2.
There he goes.
So
Damn it. I look back at them and I was like, what are you guys doing? God, this is why I have you. Useless.
yeah, you guys kind of get up, dust yourselves off.
I don't think they're stopping.
Nope.
They're still just kind of coasting around and just kind of. You watch as another fireball gets launched.
I think we're getting shot at.
We gotta move.
Another fireball gets launched, and you watch as the airship, you watch as it goes flying through the air. As the airship is now kind of like sideways against it, and you watch as the airship just barely manages to like go right over it before the other fireball goes and lands farther deeper in the city at this point.
Leucis, can you teleport?
I can talk. I can teleport pretty short distances. Not that far.
Not that far.
That's probably at least minimum like 100 feet in the air at least. It's pretty bad.
I don't think they're coming back.
Yeah.
We'll
get another one. That's okay.
All right. Well, I say we just keep looking for the battle master.
Yeah,
We get out of here.
Find the battle master. Maybe we can hook up with those guys later.
Yeah, maybe they'll be back.
We'll kill those guys later.
Wait, no.
I mean,
Wait, what?
hook up
No.
with them again.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So you take the better part of the next. So as you're walking down the streets and everything, you hear another loud explosion, kind of farther deeper, like kind of farther off in the city, and you watch as you kind of look over in that direction. You see just stone and rubble just kind of explode from a portion of the city, and you notice that fireballs aren't flying from that direction anymore. They're still flying from other sides around you, but they're not flying from that direction. That large explosion where you see like what you saw like just a giant plume of dust erupt into the air, and some like really heavy sized rocks also erupt into the air. You start to hear more warning bells, ding, 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 kind of going off, and you see soldiers running in that direction. At that point, a lot more of the dwarven individuals with the scar across their chest plate are running kind of in that direction at this point.
Do we follow them? There's a lot of people going that way.
The battle master might be there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. He's normally the guy that's up in front.
Yeah, and we can kill everybody over there.
You probably could get quite a few people. Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah, might as well.
Yep. Let's go.
So all three of you begin kind of just skirtling off in that direction. You make it. You run past alleyway after alleyway after alleyway. You kind of duck into one alleyway, and kind of like begin following that.
While we're running, I'm gonna drink a standard healing potion.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Do I have any more chocolates? Has it been a day
since you last opened it up and used them? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think I had two.
Because this is still pretty early morning for you guys right now.
That's kind of what I figured. Well, I'll use the last two because I'm pretty sure I had two left.
Yeah.
What's the standard 2d4 plus 2 or 1d4 plus
2? 2d4 plus 4.
Plus 4.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I have one regular healing potion left.
Cool. Okay. All right. Good stuff.
So as you're running kind of down alleyways and just kind of in and out to these areas, just trying to follow what sounds of chaos you can hear going on throughout the city. As you round one corner, I would like for all of you to make perception checks again.
I perceive.
Got the wrong one. Sorry.
Good.
I
15.
perceive nothing.
Okay. So Leucis and Leucis, you hear you hear up ahead of you.
Coin ding.
A coin ding, yes. You hear up ahead of you this kind of
You hear a whisper.
Yep, you hear a whisper.
Sweet, sweet whispers in your ear.
I love whispers.
Hi, everybody.
What happened? What I miss?
Oh, hi, buddy.
I'm hearing stuff.
Oh no.
I love you.
Nothings.
Exactly.
Sweet nothings?
I don't know why I'm doing this. I can do it this way. I don't know. It's much easier to do.
What's easier to do?
Oh wait, we're not in Freak. We're not in I thought we were in Discord. I was gonna pull people into the into
Oh,
the
yeah.
secret
No,
thing.
I
It's all
made that on purpose.
Yeah.
We got to get
Yeah, you
this
can-
Pherian guy a microphone.
I mean, we could go in there real quick.
Yeah,
and
just
mute
go in there.
Jump in there real quick.
I'm not so good, guys.
Make sure to
Okay.
mute in Skype.
Or don't.
I can still
Oh
hear
no, we totally heard the whole battle plan.
It's a secret.
you. He hears weird sounds.
Easy as
I know what they are. Oh, that was cool.
All right, so
What
who
you
wants
just
to
told
talk
him.
for each one of them?
I think they can hear us still.
So what you guys do?
What you're going to hear now is a bunch of guys, and they've got these pots full of fungus, and
Okay.
they're trying to carry them on their hat.
Right, go ahead.
Yeah, and so then when they walk, if they stumble, the other ones go, "Oh, don't drop it!" And,
Oh.
Not good for you.
Oh
Just
no,
not a
that
good
doesn't
idea.
seem good.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Oh no, that doesn't seem good.
I think he took his earphones out.
Oh no. And then he's
See, the first thing you do is once you get the pots on your head, you put them over here. But the second thing you do,
number 2.
and
So we're bowling? Is that what we're doing? We're bowling?
It's not an edible fungus. Don't eat it. If you eat it,
So don't eat the
you will have gastrointestinal issues.
That sounds like witchcraft.
So it is witchcraft. It's a bowl full of witchcraft.
How will you know that gives me gastrointestinal dysfunctions?
Because I eat everything. And then regret it immediately.
go straight out your ass.
Both ends.
Something wrong with you guys.
You're talking now.
Okay, Blue.
Zach's like, so what we're gonna do is this.
It was nice of them to invite us to this D&D session.
Okay, so,
Oh.
Welcome
that
back
was-
from your fungus among us.
Yeah, it was fun.
Doubles.
So Tonph, Brontor, and Leucis, as you guys are running, Leucis kind of begins like doing something with his hands, and high up above on the roof off to your left-hand side, you see there's just this immediate cloud of just magical darkness that erupts over something. As you guys all keep running, you kind of slide out of the alleyway into the thoroughfare, and as you turn around the corner, you see what appear to be 5 or 6 orcs off right in front of you. A woman and her husband currently cowering amidst them, and one of the orcs has lifted up a small child by like kind of the scruff of his neck and is just holding him there at this point. Oi! All right. Now, if you don't listen up, we're taking this one with us. But who are you? What are you doing here? And as they all kind of notice the 3 of you.
The audacity of the orc to ask you guys what y'all are doing here.
Yeah, we could ask you the
dare
same thing.
you.
I
Listen,
whisper
buddy, you're gonna want to
to
put that
Tonph
baby
and-
down.
I whisper
Good.
to Tonph and Brontor, and I say, "By the way, there's archers on the roof."
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's what that black cloud was. It was an archer.
Are we gonna
what?
do anything about these guys right here in front of us?
Yeah, we should probably kill them.
All right, I'm gonna shoot them right in the face.
Oi, what are you whispering about over there?
As soon as he said that,
Dinner
I go
plans.
and I start to shoot 2 arrows right at him.
You would if you had time, as 2 arrows from the other side of the street just come flying down at you. The first one embeds itself like 2 feet away from your foot, Tonph. The second one ends up actually hitting you square in the upper chest as it lands
Well,
directly
that's
there.
not very nice. We talked about this.
You
Sorry, you're
take 8 points of piercing damage as it just lands directly into you. And I would like for all of you to roll initiative.
Oh.
Except
Well,
for me and Bungus
I'm
building up
building a
wall.
wall.
Whoa,
crit.
whoa, I rolled double crit.
Hey,
Wow.
come on.
I think you go
I'd be-
first.
They've got the earrings. Though,
Oh, my bad. My bad. Wait.
Jesus. Leave me hanging across the United States.
Hey, oh, sorry. Here you go. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
You,
Ding.
you can use that whenever you want. You just put it in chat, and it'll look like we did it at the same time.
Internet high five.
I say you guys have the earrings for a reason, so
Oh yeah.
Can we use that as a free action?
I'll give that as a free action. Yeah.
Dryden, we have company.
Tonph, you just got shot.
On your turn.
Ah!
All right, so Dryden's not here yet. Bungus isn't here yet. They are still farther up and off the map.
Would you like me to just roll my initiatives now if I end up
Yeah,
going over there?
Yeah.
An hour later, guys,
19.
We're here.
I'm here.
Yeah,
It's okay.
We're all
Right.
dead.
No, it's not on.
Nice.
Damn.
Just gonna roll their initiatives now because I'm assuming that's gonna get set in like the first 3 seconds. And I need Tonph. There you are. Why are you so small?
Hey,
Why are you so big?
yeah,
Not the one who chose to be half.
I'm small in stature but big in size.
We're coming up with new taglines now for everybody. Fun. All right,
Everything burned.
Everything burns.
let's get you guys battle map here.
Does it bleed?
No, it burns.
Oh wait, sorry. Does it burn?
It does burn. Then it can die.
This map looks oddly suspicious. And it's over. Okay, nailed it.
Ding, nailed it.
Wait, we
let's
didn't
get-
make it very far. Shit.
No.
No.
Because we went one way
I'm-
and turned around with the
Oh,
other.
look.
What it
Hey,
normally
we can yell
does,
to
and I
Dryden.
utilize multiple maps. By
Dryden and I
multiplying
are
the
like
same
10
map.
feet away.
What?
Oh hey.
Nah, you guys are pretty. You're probably a couple rounds away, honestly. At this point, I'm just utilizing the same map, so I don't have to. Anyways, moving on.
Hey, Bungus, sounds like they're in a fight. We should wander over that direction.
I think I hear
I
him
don't know.
fighting
This
over
world ain't
there.
gonna fix itself.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
I like to think that was him trying to lift a 20-pound stone again.
It's him with a wheelbarrow that I filled for him, and he can't get it off the ground.
I normally make Tonker Bomb do all this.
I go down on two with both my legs with a stone between my legs, and I go, ready, down, set, hook, and I throw it between my legs at Bungus.
all right.
It just
so,
hits him. He goes flying backwards.
He just flies off the edge. Remember me.
I just want
Wall's
to. I want to see Bungus putting this wall together. Oh my god! Somebody needs to come in and start like making a TV show out of this for us.
My
Only
next
someone
epic
would
art
put it.
piece will just be him standing by a wall, slowly putting things together.
He's got like a star stone, and there's a triangle shape. He's just like,
I don't know. I don't know.
no.
Keep trying to force it in.
Don't work. Not work.
I need some more whiskey.
all right. So, holy shit. All right. So, top of the initiative round, Tonph.
Yes.
You're up.
All right. Has the dude in front of me gone and done anything?
No. You're not.
Yes, that is right. So he will get shot. I'm trying to save the kid.
Yeah. Gotcha. So you're attacking the one that's holding the kid. Gotcha.
Yes. Shooting him right at his face hole.
Go for it.
Wait, there's 2 Tonphs.
Are there?
Yeah, up here.
Shh. Don't confuse him.
Thank you. That's my worry. Though.
Oh no, he deleted him before I can double up. No. My poor cousin Prom.
And he's dead. All right.
And he's gone.
He just gets bouldered.
Yep. Just
Nice.
all right. I'm gonna sharpshooter him.
Yeah.
So
Sharpshooter him.
this will be 2 shots. Is there anybody right next? Okay, so who is the one that's holding the kid?
This guy?
The other one. I don't
This
know
one.
why.
This guy.
That one. That one. Yes.
That one.
That
Okay.
one,
Well,
yes,
I'm
yes,
going to Hunter's Mark him.
Go for it.
And then, so we'll do our normal shindig.
The one thing where you deal like millions of damage. Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, is there a dude right next to him?
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right, so my target, dude next to him. My target, dude next to him.
Yep, go for it.
Now, question. We haven't had it where I've done the Hordebreaker and have advantage, so do I roll advantage on the second shot as well?
Don't believe so. I could be wrong.
Because it just says you make a weapon attack, and it says you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature.
Same weapon, not same modifiers, though. I assume so. So I think it's just a regular attack.
I'm just going to do a regular attack on the second guy. So moving forward, I just get advantage on that first shot.
That sounds good. I like that.
Advantage, not advantage, advantage, not advantage.
I'll allow it.
Advantage, 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 advantage.
Advantage, advantage, advantage. Yeah, so just roll all 80 dice to get it out of the way. All right, so like I said, first guy I'm doing sharpshooter. So there will be a total of 6 shots.
Go for it.
So there's that one.
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, this is second guy. So 26 to hit.
Yep.
A 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And 14 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so that will be
Minus 5. Yeah. Minus 5.
22.
42 damage to the first
42 plus
50.
Yeah, so 50 damage to the dude that was holding the kid.
Damn.
And 6
13.
Yes, 13 damage to the other dude.
Gotcha. So, you fire off your two arrows, or just in rapid succession, 6 arrows. Boom, boom, boom. The first one, or the first 3, just right straight into the chest of the one who's holding the kid. And after after the first impact, he's still holding on and looks up at you, and you see like this kind of fiery rage blaze into his eyes. After the next few attacks, he literally drops the kid. The kid drops down to the ground about 5 feet. Suffers 2 points of damage.
Yeah, he'll get over that. It's better than a decapitation.
Yeah.
It's a learning experience.
It's a learning experience.
And the kid lands directly in front of him at this point.
That builds character.
And is now currently laying on the ground, being like, just kind of looking around frantically. The other shots go into the other orc, and one like lands right in the upper thigh. The other couple like land just kind of peppering it out throughout his body. They're still standing. The first one like to the initial guy who was holding the kid dealt a significant amount of damage, where you watch as he kind of coughs up blood, and he just kind of like brings his axe up to his mouth and smears across his wrist, and it's like, all right, boys, time to fight. And they start racing forward. This brings us to Dryden and Bungus, who are still building the wall.
Because somebody didn't use their free action to call us.
Dope.
So, Brontor.
Yeah. All right. These guys are running towards me, right?
Can't do anything. Gonna build that wall.
So as they're running towards
yeah,
me,
we're
I'm
still
gonna run
building a
towards
wall.
them.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire at my hammer. And
he springs to life, forming the head of the hammer, and just this icy mist kind of flows off the back of it.
And I'm gonna take a couple swings at him.
Go for it.
Come on, baby.
In the back of my mind, I think that
17
Dryden
to
is
hit.
having a seizure
Oh,
or
yeah.
something for some reason.
All right, I'm gonna add a d6 plus 3.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's nice.
15 for the first one.
Yep.
Second one. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Nice. 19.
Nice. So you race forward, and the one that wasn't holding the kid, you race forward and just kind of slide down underneath, or right in between his legs, and just like smack him both in the knees, so that like his legs kind of like buckle for a second, and he has to like kind of stumble down to like one leg, and just kind of like has to push himself back up. He spins around, looks at you with a mighty frothing growl, holding 2 axes in his hands and just getting ready to go into a four-way with you. But you dealt a significant amount of damage. You watch as like kind of like this ice, like his crystal is like crackling around his knees at the moment.
Nice. All right, as a bonus action, I'm gonna do Blood Curse of the Mutual Suffering on the guy directly behind him.
Can you point out which one that is?
So if I hit this guy, right?
Yep.
So this guy right here.
Gotcha. Mutual suffering. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Would you like to use your free action?
Yes. Hey guys, we're under fire here.
Well, as you slide, you kind of shout this out as you finish up your attacks, casting the blood curse under just kind of underneath your arm back at the other guy. I will say, for just sake of this, you're kind of now with the family at this point.
Okay.
In between them, because you kind of slid under his legs and then now you're kind of getting the guy behind him. So
Copy
I'll say
that.
that's kind of how that worked out. All right. So Dryden and Bungus, you guys hear this in your ear. I'll say over the course of this round, you guys if you choose to, start racing in a direction towards where you want to, or you keep working.
I give him the general direction on where we went and all that jazz.
Sure.
So we start running in the general direction.
I don't hear anything. Remember?
Oh.
That's true.
Hey,
That's true.
Bungus! I got voices in my head. It's time to go.
Okay.
I grab Bungus, football style.
Faster than you.
Huh?
Faster than you.
No, you're not. How fast are you?
35.
40. Suck it. I grab Bungus.
To which it's then cut in half.
Yeah, right, just-
Give me another level or 2, then I'll be.
Yeah.
But for now,
Carry me.
I grab Bungus, football style, and just start running.
Oh boy. Never done this before. This is fun.
I can feel the wind whipping through my
Gee
hair.
willikers.
Oh
So
my
you guys-
god.
You guys begin running off in that direction. All right. Leucis, you're up.
Oh wow, these guys rolled really shitty for their initiative.
These guys up here are in darkness, by the way.
Which ones?
The ones up on the roof. Not
Which
across the way from you.
Okay, so these to the south, I assume, are visible.
Those are visible. The ones up above are on the other side are
Those guys are darkness.
are dark night.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna poison spray this one right here.
Go for
Spray
it.
him.
Spray him with some poison. Constitution DC
con-
16
Con save.
for a whole whopping 2 damage.
Natural 20.
Yeah, so no damage.
So you fire off with green or with this kind of this green mist that just kind of explodes from actually the book at your side. You kind of just waft it up there. It kind of like just wafts around him, and you expect to hear coughing before the cloud just dissipates, and he's still standing there. He trains his crossbow. It's on you at this point.
That's good.
He's like, this is slightly irritating.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Wasn't expecting this when I woke up.
I'm
All
out
right.
of everything.
All right, this brings us to the orcs archers' turns. These guys are going to try and find their way out of the effing cloud, and they do manage to find their way out, but they're going that way, and this one's running this way. Super.
What the cloud follows the one.
Oh, so it's
attached
following this guy. The other one, not so much. This guy's about to run off. Actually, hold on. So you hear so Lucius, as you're finishing casting this cloud, you kind of out of the corner of your eyes see this dark cloud, this magical darkness begins shifting, and then it like runs off the edge of the top of the building, and you hear this, and it just lands behind you in the alleyway.
Got him.
Calculated.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
16 points of fall damage.
Count it.
Ouch. He's not happy.
Part 75 complete.
This guy is going to move. Now he can see move over here, and he's going to take aim. This is going to move a little further up, take aim, and all three of these are going to take aim. 2 attacks are coming, so the first 2 strikes from this guy are coming at Leucis. That's going to be a big fat nope.
Both of them?
Well, the first one was a 3, plus plus that, so 6. No. 8, 9, 10, 11. And so the other one is 12.
Nope.
So, as you fire, the first 2 bolts fire off, and you see them coming, and you manage to just kind of dodge out of the way, like kind of dropping down to one hand and back up. And the other one, you just kind of like spin and kick it back into the wall behind you.
Whoa, badass.
A natural 1 for the first shot on the second orc archer. So that one just kind of, he pulls it back and lets go, and the arrow just kind of just right off the edge. The second one is a natural 17. So that was.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So I've still got 2 dudes, right?
you go.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I take the damage.
So you take 7 points of piercing damage as an arrow just kind of lands in you as one of the as the mirror image kind of shifts in front of you. The second one shifts in front of you, and the bolt just right in your chest at that point.
Damn it!
Really?
You guys are useless.
Third one's coming at Tonph. That's going to be a 21 to hit and a 19 to hit, Tonph, for the 2 bolts that are coming at you.
Maybe.
So first attack is 12 points of piercing damage, and the second one is 14 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
As
12 and 14, you said?
12 and 14, yeah.
Okay.
The third archer fires off 2 shots at you. This one, like, you managed to actually bring up your arm, and it actually just kind of skims right across the bracer and over the shoulder. The second one, you manages to just kind of actually embed itself into the into your upper thigh armor. Definitely bruising and denting some of the armor, but I'm gonna leave a welt there probably on the next day. This brings us to the orcs' turns themselves. And they're going to these 2 are just going to straight up attack Brontor.
Bring it on.
2, 4, so 8, both of them. So the first one rolls an 18 to hit, and the second one also rolls an 18 to hit.
Yeah, both will hit.
All right, so that's going to be 6 points of slashing damage from the first one as a great axe comes slamming down across your back.
Okay.
Second one attack is going to be apparently I can't math today. 5 points of slashing damage as it comes, as this one just kind of like the second jab or axe comes slashing across the front of your body, and you manage to you do actually manage to throw the woman who's in front of you just out of the way, and take both the damage as like you just feel pain across first the back then the front. However, he does take damage because he attacked you, so 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
This is not battle music.
So total 11 points.
Yep. All right, and so this guy is going to race over and actually no, you're still the closest. So both of these. So this guy is going to shove this person out of the way and then attack Brontor again.
Roll low.
And 12 to hit. So this this time when you're ready and you manage to actually like parry it with the back of your hammer, you see the next attack coming from the fourth guy, and that's a natural 3. This one you actually swing your hammer up and boom, just bang the great axe right back at him. He manages to like kind of catch it in midair, but you manage to fend off their attacks.
Yeah.
All right. Top of the initiative round. Tonph.
I'm gonna shoot.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him, Elizabeth.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the dude I was normally shooting. So Dude, other. So I'm just gonna roll all 4 of them.
Go for it.
Nope, wait. Nice. So, 10, 8. I assume those all hit.
Yeah, if you're rolling above a 13, yeah.
Okay, so that's 23 damage on Hunter's Mark dude and 22 damage on the other dude.
Nice. Both arrows kind of slamming into their backs, or all the arrows go slamming into their backs, and so they are now starting to look like porcupines. And you definitely watch as like more blood just kind of begins to trickle out of their kind of unarmored hides at this point, and they're definitely looking worse for wear. They're not quite dead yet, but they're looking worse for wear at this point.
Nice.
Dryden and Bungus, you guys are still moving.
Can I use my action and bonus action to sprint?
I was
Your
running.
action as a dash, which is what I'm adding to this. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So I'm assuming on your turn you're literally just using your action to sprint it. So you're moving like 80 feet per round easily, like
which is more than 70 for
Well, if
some
he's
people.
carrying-
True. He's
If
faster
he's-
than me.
If he's
Less
carrying
than
Bungus,
90.
you should be half though.
Nope. I'm sorry. Feet of the bear, bruh. I can carry all the shit I want.
Is that
Well,
why
but-
you killed that bear?
Normally, when you're
took
carrying
his
something, it reduces your speed.
Normally, but I
I'm
can
not
carry.
as a
Good.
DM ruling, I'm trying to get him into the fray a little faster
Yeah,
here.
you're good. Do you?
Also, go fuck yourself, Shadowcawn.
Do.
Sexy.
You didn't even fucking call us as soon as you could.
No, I wanted all the glory.
My first attack will be against Tonph.
For fortune and glory. Anyways,
He bounds in and just gives him a.
Yeah,
so
right.
Dryden and Bungus are
I
still
throw
moving.
Bungus at him.
I don't think you've ever been carried like a football before, so you're just kind of like being like carried like you're just like underneath like this orc's or this half
It's a new
orc's
experience for me, and
yeah.
at the end of it, we're all gonna die anyway. So
Can
Yeah,
Bungus
sure.
do any magics to make him go
That's
faster?
very true.
We're
All right.
all getting it.
Brontor, you're up.
Yeah.
You're currently surrounded and being harrowed by a bunch of idiots.
Cool. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. Alright, right here. And then I'm going to flip around, and I'm going to attack this guy again.
Yeah, go for it.
And we're going to go at him with the old hammer.
Oh yeah.
Crit!
Nice.
And then we're going to add a D6
Remind me
plus
never
2.
do that again. That was
yeah, that was bad.
All right, if you got to do it, you got to do it this way.
Alright, so what is the crit?
That's gonna be the thing now.
double the
So
dice roll.
11 plus 6, so 7,
So you're at
17.
that's a 14 for the hammer, and so you're 23 damage for that hit.
Nice.
So, yeah, you take the guy, you swing the hammer straight up. This time, and just kind of like you swing the hammer straight up into the bottom of the jaw, and you watch as the head just cracks back before being completely frozen in ice and shattering as the head just kind of like is just shattered at this point. The body just crumples down to the ground.
Damn.
Who is that?
Uh,
Ooh, nice.
yeah, with my
Nice.
great weapon, great weapon master feat.
Yeah, you can make
if
another
I-
swing.
Yeah, I get another swing.
Yep.
Sweet. So I'll get 2 more.
Swing
So I'm gonna
low.
flip back around.
Yep.
And go at that guy that's blood cursed.
Yeah, go for it.
Cha.
Don't.
And hit.
18 a hit. Yep.
Nice.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
18.
nailed all like
Brontor rolling high.
6
Yeah.
on all those additional damages.
So total.
18.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna swing at him again.
As you finish cracking this one's head just completely wide open, you just spin the hammer around and just oddly enough just like take the force of the hammer and just slam it right behind you and boom, just slam it right into the middle of this orc who is currently about to bring his axe down on the back of you. And you see it. Are you taking the same attack again at the same guy?
Yep.
Go for
I'm gonna add my ring to it real quick.
Yeah.
So 14 to hit.
So yeah, for sure. So
Nice.
the first attack ends up actually just kind of like knocking the wind out of him. It's still like, oh, as his arms are raised and his axe is above him. You swing again, this time taking the hammer's head and just cracking open that ice, just completely, just tearing ice shards right into the middle, into his midsection, and they're just flies everywhere, shattering that ice that had already just crystallized there. Damn, son.
Is he dead too?
He's still alive. He's just
All right, cool.
definitely hurting. How much damage did you do on the second attack?
Oh, hold on, I gotta roll the d6. So 14.
Wait, 17.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong number. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
17.
Alright, TD. Leucis, you're up. Good sir.
I'm gonna go for the same guy. This time I'm gonna whip a chromatic orb at him.
Go for it.
I got 3 of those left.
Yeah.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 11. Lightning damage.
Yeah. So, you take the chromatic orb, you throw it up there at him. It slams into the upper portion of his wrist, and just you watch as the arm just tenses up real fast, and then kind of relaxes as it's like sent steaming just a bit. He's still alive, but he's definitely hit him for sure.
Fine. And that's it.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Anything else, Lucius, or is that it?
Oh, that's all I can do.
All right, that's all you do.
I mean, I need a rest.
Yeah, you do.
You've been flumping forever, man.
Yeah, dude, I blew my load on that last fight.
All right, Orc Archer's turns. First 2 attacks are coming at Tonph from the first guy. That's going to be a 8 and a 19 to hit. So I think one of those hits.
Yep.
That's 7 points of piercing damage as the arrow just kind of comes down and once again streaks across the upper portion of your armor, and this time actually streaks across just kind of barely cuts through the top of your hood at this point. The second 2 attacks are coming at Lucius.
Oof.
That's going to be a 8 and 13.
Ah, neither one.
Yes. All right. And these last 2 are, one's going at Tonph, one's going at Lucius. That's going to be a 10 against Tonph. So nope. And an 18 against Lucius.
Yeah, that'll hit. Let me see if these guys are actually useful now. And they are.
So 7 points of damage as it hits one of the figures as it jumps right in front of you. No! Just explodes in like that nice little poof of smoke.
It's finally about time one of you guys died.
You got one more, I think.
Yep.
All right, cool.
And that's an 11. I have to roll an above an 11 to get him to take the hit.
All right, brings us to the Orc's turn. This guy is going to attack Brontor because that's all he can do, and he's kind of pissed off at them at the moment. So that's going to be a 18 to hit Brontor. So that's a 13 points of slashing damage as this time, as you were finishing up swinging into the first orc, this one just comes slashing down across you. The next one is going
Is that the same guy that's cursed?
Yeah, it's a different guy.
Okay.
This next one is going to be a 12 to hit. This is coming from the cursed guy.
Mm-hmm.
And that
oh
one,
no, it does not hit. No.
That one you managed to actually able to block. You managed to block with the shaft of your hammer and just kind of fling it back. And the last attack is a natural 1.
Nope.
Fuck you, dice. So this one you actually take your hammer and slam the axe that he's swinging, and actually the axe just kind of misses right past you. You give it that extra burst of speed and it goes swinging into the guy that you just cursed, dealing 7 points of piercing damage to that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Right. This guy is still bumbling around and still can't find his way out of the darkness because it keeps following him around, and he runs into the wall.
Dummy.
However, you all do hear these rough kind of noises coming from behind you as you heard these boom, 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 boom sounds, as it sounds like heavy footfalls and boots are coming around the corner. You kind of turn around and look, and you see another group of 4-5 orcs come running around the corner at this point. And one of them seems to be carrying most of them seem to be carrying these like two-handed axes. This other one seems to be carrying a longer kind of greave-looking, longer pole greave-looking blade.
A halberd?
That's the word, halberd.
There it is.
I was like,
I knew what you were going for.
I don't know. It's like a long shaft that's got like a long
It's a
blade at
halberd.
the front of it. Halberd, yeah. A very nasty-looking halberd. It's got like 2 feathers hanging off the edge, right, or hanging off the spear, just right at the tip of right before the blade portion of it. Shut up.
Shaft.
Shaft.
This is random.
All right. So, top of the initiative round, Tonph.
Let's go, Tom.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Remember, Tom, we got a basketball game tomorrow.
You know what I'm gonna do? Do I hear these guys coming from behind me?
Well, make a perception check.
Okay.
You're getting harrowed by everything right now.
19.
Yeah, you go.
I'm gonna cast yeah, no, I still got one. Spike growth. And I'm gonna put it right there-ish.
Yep.
So
Call that in.
yeah, I'll go ahead and get that done and over with. Hold on, this thing is really annoying to draw out, but I'll get it.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So, is anything doing anything else, Tom, or is that it?
No, that'd be it.
All right. Dryden and Bungus, you guys come screeching around the corner. You see this kind of plume of just black smoke directly in front of you, or darkness in front of you.
I can see through it.
You can see through it. You see this bumbling orc just kind of wandering, boom, just kind of knocking into the sides of the alley at this point. Dryden can't see it, though.
Okay.
Well, how come he can see through darkness and I can't?
Because I'm a monk lock.
Those big things.
Oh, it's monk things. It's not the same as dark vision then?
It's actually a warlock thing.
Different than dark
I have
vision.
something called Devil's Sight. I can see through all darkness, magical or
I
non-magical.
really wish I hadn't touched this man. I'm getting uncomfortable now. Well, maybe he should
All
tell
right.
me that before I just go running in there.
No, you can go. I just say, run through, go get him.
Go get him?
No,
Go-
just run through. I'm going to handle this guy.
Okay. So I just run through.
Okay.
That's it.
Make me a dexterity check with disadvantage.
You got it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm fine here. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
I'm the champ.
As you race forward, you catch the smell of an orc as you race through, and you're just like, oh, there's an orc like 3 feet in front of me. Okay, sidestep, and you just keep racing through, still carrying Bungus.
No, wait. Okay, never mind.
Were you under the
Teleport.
impression that you had been set down?
Yeah, that's okay, though. That's fine.
So you
Leave
now
that guy
emerge
there.
out into the middle of the thoroughfare, where you see Leucis. You see Tonph, who has a few arrows sticking out of his armor that he keeps like kind of pulling out and snapping. You turn off to the corner. You see Brontor like doing this awesome set of just blow after blow after blow, and you
Ooh.
see coming up the road after a large amount of spike growth, just kind of has encompassed this area. About 4 or 5 orcs continuing to run, one with a very large halberd that he's got.
Which one has the halberd?
He's farther in back, like he's all the way in back.
Like, in the spike growth, or
Just the guy moving.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'm zoomed in a little bit more than that. Okay, I can't get to him then.
He's
That would hurt too much. So, let me get rid of this so we can see the whole thing. All right. Well, I'm gonna. This guy right here.
Yep.
I'm gonna smack him twice with the axe head of the negotiation.
Smack him.
And I'm gonna use savage attack and get advantage on both.
And you got
those
this
attacks.
modified, right?
Yes, so we've already gone through and
That's what I
edited
thought. I was just double checking.
It has the same attack bonus, but it does less damage essentially.
Right. Yep.
First one will be a 29 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I rage, so 8 damage.
Yep.
And the second one will be.
So before you do, you race. Before you do, you race forward, whap, and you just like taking out the axe head of negotiation, which is now like kind of like this like odd little gauntlet thing that's got like 2 blades on either side of it. You punch and then shing, just kind of cut through with the rest of the axe and just completely dissects his head from its body. Like its body, just you land just beyond him and you like kind of stand there for a second, just kind of kneeling before rising, and the head as the head falls off to one side, the body falls off to the other.
And that was the first attack?
That was attack 1. Yeah.
Then
Brontor looks over his shoulder and goes, "Nice."
And I'd like to take attack 2 on this guy right here.
Nice.
And that was a crit.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that'll be 20 mathing 23 to hit. Or 20 it'll be a crit. 23 damage. And do I get to it? Do I attack what's they added the damage. That's what it is. I don't have the great weapons feat, so sweet. I hit him with that.
So you take negotiation, and this time you slash up across the body of this one, and leave a nice, sizable gash just right across his armor, and you see a little bit of blood just kind of begin to pull out of it. However, you are probably about. Nope, that's a child. I don't want the child. I want Dryden.
No, I saved him. Don't throw him back into the mix.
You're probably about here at the moment.
He's avoiding getting decapitated.
All right. And were you still holding Bungus while you were doing this, or?
No, I set him down.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Plop Bungus
Appreciate
down.
that.
I really hope
I didn't drop him. I set him
Hero
down.
landed and just face planted Bungus right into the ground.
Yeah,
when he
right.
did
I
it.
just with my hand, I just like choke slammed him onto the ground.
I'm just
I'm just an
imagining.
improvised weapon at this point.
I'm just imagining Dryden just dropping Bungus, and Bungus does that like cartoon slide across the cobblestone, leaving like the kind of dust behind him, and then
Perfectly fine with me.
he just lands at the bottom of like the feet of 2 orcs, and he's just like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And Bungus, what do you want to do?
My turn?
Yeah, you're up.
All right. So can I see the guys on the rooftops?
From where you're at, yeah, you can see. Yeah, I'd say you can see him.
All right. To me, I mean, it looks like they got most of these guys handled in the street. I'm gonna go run and scale that wall, try and get up to the top and attack.
Can't picture
remind me
him
how-
scaling things.
Remind me how monks
Hey.
can climb, because monks have fun climbing abilities.
I don't think I have that special ability yet. I think.
All right, so make me an
Does have
athletics check. Then.
chalky hands
at
though.
level 9, I get to just do whatever I want, but not right
Yeah, I don't think so yet. Okay, make me some athletics check then, please.
now. Okay. Oh, good.
Flappy hand to the wall.
All right, so you race towards. Which one were you racing towards?
The one right in front of me.
Okay, so you race towards the wall, and you place 1 foot against the wall. You place a second foot against the wall. And you kind of lean back, expecting yourself to go up, and you now are toppling backwards.
I got it.
And you land smack dab on your back as you completely forget how to wall run.
I'll work on that next time.
So you're now prone.
For my second action, can I try and climb up there again?
Right? Sure. Yeah. I'll give you that again.
Sure.
No.
Because
This
monks
time-
have cool
this
climbing
time.
abilities.
I just spinning around in a circle on the ground on my side.
He's just doing the Angus Young thing.
Yeah, you're just spinning around in a circle on your side right now. You're just like, I got this guy.
I'm gonna make them scared to to approach me.
As you're spinning on the ground.
Don't do it. Don't you do it. I will
seriously slap you.
I will tornado kick the hell out of you.
Feels Bungus, man.
I'm so good at this game.
I need Bungus in the chat now. All right. Brontor. Up.
Hammer.
Go for it.
22 to hit.
I'll hit.
I really want Feels Bungus Man to be just Tonker Bomb with just
12.
tears pouring out.
12 points.
Yeah.
Just
You just beat this guy right across the jaw at this point, and it just his head just snaps to the side, or just snaps to the side very hard.
Still alive?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's looking hurt. Like you can see blood just kind of flying out onto the other guy next to him, but like he's getting there.
All right, if he's still alive, I'm gonna hit him again.
Go for it.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Uh, 15.
Yeah. So this time you, as his head is smacked to the side and reeling, you spin the hammer twice, and just slam it right into his rib cage at this point, and you just watch as the head of the hammer sinks into the rib cage, and like the entire head just into the middle of his like chest, and it's just like, and you wrench the axe or wrench the hammer back out of his body, and just a bit of blood just kind of crystallizes in the air and freezes before clattering down to the ground with ting 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 sound as his body crumples down.
Yo.
Nice.
All right, so I'm gonna switch since he's dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch over to the one in front of Dryden.
Yeah, go for it.
And give him a clobbering. 25 to hit.
Okay.
13.
Nice. So this time you right across the back, boom, just slam right into him, and a nice amount of just ice just kind of frosts and mists over his back at this point.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, as a bonus action, I'm gonna throw Blood Curse of the Eyeless into his face.
Go for it.
So he'll have -3 on his next attack roll. And I'm gonna say, hey, Dryden.
Oh, hi. Oh, that's.
oh ha.
That'll be me.
Leucis, you're up.
Firebolt, that fucker. The one that Bungus was trying to hit.
Sure.
19 to hit.
That'll hit.
6 damage.
This time, phew, you throw the firebolt up at him, and this actually like lands right on the tip of his arrow, and it hits there, and then just bursts the entire arrow into flames, disintegrating it, and it disintegrating it. Can't say
I like
it. Fuck it. Disintegrating it. Just
Tip of his arrow, eh?
Ooh.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
He pulls the shaft of the arrow back, and just the tip just
The shaft?
Does he
Why
cut
is
the
it so
fletching?
hard to be like legitimate, and we're just like, chef, huh? Tip, huh?
Tip?
Does he cup the fletching?
Jesus joke.
go back and listen to the first line of the Riot sessions ever.
What was it?
Just go back and listen to it.
What was it?
Penis joke.
This.
Just go back and listen to it.
Just
I'm
the
going
tip.
to do it right now for everybody.
It shows you we don't change with fame, people.
No, we don't. We really
We don't change with fate. Oh my god.
That's amazing. All right, this brings us to the orc's turn. This one's going to do his 2 attacks against Tonph. Nope. They just go right past Tom's head and just embed in the ground. This one is going to do 2 attacks against Leucis. That's going to be a 15 to hit and a 9 to hit.
No.
Okay. And this one's going to do 1 attack against Leucis and 1 attack against Bungus. That's going to be a 14 to hit and a... The other one doesn't hit either. So they both managed to they're just getting so confused by the mirror images that are just shifting back and forth at this point. And Bungus, the attack, I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit. So
I don't know. I'm just spinning on the floor.
as you're just spinning on the ground, it just an arrow all of a sudden, boing, and then you like about 3 seconds later, you just kind of run over it, and it's just a snapping of wood as you feel. All right, this brings us
Hang on 1 second. I have deflect missile. I wonder if I can grab it, throw it back at him.
Go for while you're on the ground.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, why
Let's
not?
do it.
Hey, I can use my reaction to deflect or catch a missile.
Yeah, go
Oh,
for it.
hey, it says if I'm hit.
Oh,
I wasn't
okay, so
hit.
you weren't-
So never mind.
That would have been
That
really
would've
funny though.
He's just spinning on the ground and suddenly whoosh.
This orc
Oh.
continues to
Gotcha,
move
bitch.
forward. 5. They're only going to move forward about 5. This one's actually going to move backward. 5 gets out. This one's out of it. So
I know what I need to roll.
I need to roll. How much is it? 1d4 per 5 foot
2d4.
per 5 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Roll 2d4 then.
2d4.
Because they're only moving 5 feet this turn as they start feeling the pain.
4 damage.
Right. So they both
Yeah.
take 4. They both
That's
take
right.
4
Get
points
out of
damage.
here.
They both take 4 points of damage. They're not
More than
happy.
I've section.
All right. However, this guy is going to make an athletics check to try and get up. And- oh yeah. He with the unnatural speed of an orc, you hear this loud, or you watch as this orc, very muscular, very in peak physical condition, races up the side of the building, and using his full feet or his full movement of. Where's his movement at? 50 feet.
Holy shit.
So probably takes. So it takes. How high is this? Oh, it takes him the entire movement just to get up to the top of the building and then move 5 feet because the building's 45 feet tall. So great. So he moves there, but he is currently. And as his action, he's going to use his action to move another 50 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's going to get there, I think. Actually, no. 30, 40, or 30, and he's going to drop down. He's going to leap and make an athletics check against that, and he's going to land right in between Leucis and his mirror image. As he lands there, his halberd, he kind of lands down just 2 feet, 2-point landing, his hand directly in front of him, his halberd back behind him. He stands up. You watch as like these black dreadlocks just kind of flow down and as he shakes his head. The orcish features very prevalent. He looks up at you. You see black tattoos kind of above his eyes, Leucis, that kind of like go back into it, like back along the top of his forehead. A large goat's or ram's skull is like kind of affixed as a belt buckle around his waist, and his like kind of his pants and everything are just different furs and everything along those lines. And there's kind of like there's the rattling of chains as he like flexes and just muscles. He one lip curls as one of the canines just kind of as you see him just kind of bite into his lip, and his eyes go this like very familiar stark red color that you're used to seeing from Dryden as he goes into the range. But that's his entire turn. So top of the initiative round, Tom.
Cool. All right, so how tall is this building right here?
30 feet, I believe.
Okay, it is a 30. So each one that's marked.
I like these maps. These maps are nice. They tell me how tall things are.
I'm going to.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to get the exact measurements. That's why I'm trying to figure out where I put it. There it is. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's only 21 feet tall, though. That's not gonna work. So, scratch that idea. We're gonna go with the good old pew pew pews. I'm gonna transfer my hunter's mark to the dude back here.
Okay, hunter's mark moves there.
And I'm gonna shoot him. So, pew pew. So that'll be 21 damage with 25 damage.
So one arrow just kind of hits him right in the eye, and actually effectively blinds him as there's just like nice little squelching sound. The other one just slams into his upper thigh at that point, and he is howling in pain.
And then I'm going to run down the road here towards Brontor-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running right here.
All right. So Dryden, you're up.
Did I hear the big feller hit the ground?
You do have danger sense.
You do have danger sense, so you do know something has kind of popped, like a new enemy has appeared behind you.
Lucius is in danger.
You've activated my trap card.
The enemy has appeared. A new enemy approaches.
Spider sense going berserk.
I feel
My spidey senses are
confidently that
tingling.
Brontor can handle this guy. So I'm going to turn and run. Yeah, I got more than enough time. I'm running at that guy with Das Hell, which of course I've used up all my fire ability with. But I'm gonna take 2 savage attacks at that guy with
Go
the
for it.
Hell. The first attack going for 22 to hit.
22 hits.
14 damage. And the second attack being... Oh, I hit it 3 times there. Well, I still crit on the second one, so... crit, it'll be 20 damage. Ignore the third one.
Okay, so you bring the hell out. You bring the hell out, and you slash right at him. He brings his halberd up and manages to actually kind of partially block the first attack. As you push through with your rage, you manage to actually sink the first part of the hell into like his upper chest before he pushes you off, takes a quick swipe at you, and you take your second attack and slice right up along his arm, leaving a sizable gash along it. But the muscles flex, and you feel as though each of these attacks doesn't quite hit as hard as you were expecting it to.
I crit on one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying you didn't. You still critted on it.
Fine.
Doesn't do anything against resistances.
Use resistance to metal?
The slashing damage, yeah.
Oh,
Being hurt?
You're resistant.
Just like your resistance to slashing damage.
So he is a water type Pokemon. Got it.
All right.
Leaf shield.
Leaf shield.
All right.
Protect.
Oh wait,
So-
I have a bonus action.
Yeah.
I turn and I yell to Bungus, "Get in his head! Get in his head!"
Okay.
I talked to the new guy while I'm spinning around on the ground. And I'm saying,
Your mother's disappointed in you.
Shit.
I like how he went full on Bruce Willis mode. Your mother.
That is not the direction I thought that was going.
Oh man.
what did you want? I don't know.
I can't really say without metagaming, so I'm not gonna.
Roll
roll a dunk
Roll insert.
D20.
roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier to it.
All right. Oh, God.
Wouldn't that just be a wisdom roll?
Yes.
Wow. So you know how there's always that flow of energy. Energy can't just go without being, it doesn't get lost or gained. It's always there. It's just being transferred. Brontor, congratulations. You are no longer Brontor. Bungus, welcome to the party. Glad to have you.
Okay. So as you
I've been
as you
waiting
say
for
this,
this moment.
as you kind of try to
It's here, guys.
1 year later.
It only took a year.
so
we just
uh,
need to get to season 2, baby.
So Bungus, as you try to pierce into this individual's mind, you can sense the consciousness there, and you think the words like definitely washed over him, but he's too focused on his objective at this point to really have taken notice of them.
Yeah.
Your mother was a hamster.
Your father smelt of elderberries.
Where are the other drugs?
And your father smelt of elderberries.
That was good times.
All right. All right. Bungus, anything else you want to do?
Oh, it's my turn now, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and run up that wall again, man. I'm just.
Sure, go for it.
All right.
Athletics check.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my god.
The
I am-
new
I am-
Brontor.
I'm
This is
kicking
like
it,
Brontor
guys.
trying to climb
You
that tower.
you start spinning faster, and you end up kind of like actually like top spinning at this point. You're spinning more in the direction of
I'm gonna break dance.
like you're
Damn.
now spinning in the direction of Leucis at this point, and like you move like 5 feet in the direction of Leucis's mirror images. As you no longer have control over this spin, it's just
The spin has become sentient.
Spin to win, man.
Spin
to
to
win.
win.
All right, then I have one more. I'm gonna try one more time.
yeah, please.
Let's just keep it rolling. Hey,
Keep
this
it
is halfway
spinning.
good.
Hey, Lucius, what's your AC?
Oh, 16.
Okay.
Holy crap!
So, so Bungus, as you're spinning on the ground, Lucius, you all of a sudden start feeling like boom, 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 boom against your
Whacking
leg.
my leg.
As you are just like,
God damn
as
it.
Bungus is
Whack her out.
smacking into them. Right?
Bungus, you need to
Go
kick
on a little
them, not
bit.
me. Shit.
God damn it.
Look at the Shih Tzu on the team.
Anything
Just,
else?
And the people. With a free action, I'm gonna try and talk to the guy again, or in his head, and I'm gonna say,
One day you'll wake up dead.
This is the hell.
Yeah, make a wisdom
hell.
check with your
"There you go." Is it
Nope.
12?
Doesn't even notice it.
Okay, y'all.
One day
just-
you'll wake up, but you won't.
I got nothing.
All right.
I'm not bringing much.
Yeah, sometimes
Brontor,
these
you're up.
kids, they go to sleep and they wake up and they're on fire. That's a really old joke. I don't know if anyone's going to get
Oh
that.
man. Brontor, you're up.
Yeah, just gonna hit him with a hammer. That last guy there.
Yeah, go for it.
That's exactly it, by the way. Curly floor spinning. Thank you.
Gonna roll my ring.
Exactly what I was picturing.
12 to hit.
Nope.
No.
Whoop, just missed. As it actually kind of glances off the ice, it's too slick.
There we go.
There it is.
Hey,
And we're
Brontor
back.
that we love.
And Brontor's back.
And we're back.
Yeah,
Hold on. 1 second. Hold on.
Bungus is excited for the next round now. He's like, yes, my turn.
There's the
Never mind.
Brontor that
Alright,
we know.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, Lucius, you're up.
All right. Can he make 2 opportunity attacks? Like if I split me and
It
my
only uses a reaction once.
excellent. All right, I'm gonna have my clone back off in this direction, and I'm gonna back off in this direction.
And roll a. This is a. It's gonna be an intelligence check for him.
Okay.
He rolls an 8, so he slashes against the clone. The clone. Just kind of
Well, my clone does have an AC
CAC.
12.
Oh, so it hits the clone. And the clone goes stumbling, but the clone is still alive.
Excellent. So clone there, me here.
Yeah, cool.
And as I'm running away, both of us, the clone and myself, shout at him. It's like, nice hair. Who did it? Your mom. And then
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Nailed it.
Got him.
And then can I see above me to firebolt this guy?
You do, but he's got 3/4 cover.
Shit. What is that, disadvantage?
No, it just adds. It adds. I think it's 5 to his AC.
What about if he doesn't have it? Then poison spray. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Con save.
That's a 22.
Damn it.
The spicy meatball.
No damage.
No damage.
Poison spray sucks.
You're just failing at it. Well, you're going against things that have high constitution too. That's the issue.
Yeah.
All right, brings us to the orc's turn. All right, this guy's gonna move out. Go ahead and roll me a D4 or 2D4.
Why don't I just roll a 2d4 real quick?
Yeah, roll me that.
That'd be a 5.
So -5. -5 to this guy. And these guys are just going to try and get their asses out of there. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get out. So 6, 6d4, and 8d4.
Why don't I roll 8 and we'll just subtract 2 of them?
I like that plan. Because they need to get out of there.
All right, so 11 and 13.
Okay. Orc Archer 1 is going to take 2 shots against probably Bungus at this point.
I still hope he's tornado kicking.
Well, it doesn't matter because they're both at,
Like,
they're both
it
like
needs
at
to be
13.
put down at this
So,
point. It's-
No. So as the 2 shots fire off at Bungus, they both just get just kind of like go spinning off as he just kicks him through as he's spinning.
Little did we know this was his plan all along.
You can't touch this. No, 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 no.
This guy used all his movement to get out. This guy moved all his movement, can't see anybody. This guy's still wandering around a thing. These guys are lost at what to do, so they're gonna start trying to work their way up the stairs and up the ladders and try and get onto the roof. These guys are gonna attack Bungus, and yeah, these guys are gonna attack. Well, one's gonna attack Leucis, one's gonna attack Bungus. All right, so the one going for Bungus is a total of 16 to hit.
that is a tie.
So it hits. All right, so you take 9 points of slashing damage as a great axe finally comes and cuts through your tornado just right and slashes into you, and actually manages to stop your spinning at this point. Your head is real.
I'm in his head. That's it.
The one going towards Lucius is a 8. So,
Hey, what?
an 8.
Nice. Wow. Getting lucky.
Yeah, you are. All right, this brings us to the family's turn, and the family is going to start trying, is going to see if they can actually get out of their shell shock, fuck out. Actually, they do. So they managed to grab the kid and start running the fuck away. All right, and this brings us to this guy's turn. He's gonna do a multi-attack and make 3 attacks with his top against Dryden.
Bring it.
It's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Yes.
All right, so that's gonna be 17 points of slashing damage.
Is that halved?
No.
All right. It'll be 9.
Oof.
All right, so that's attack number 1. Attack number 2 is a 29 to hit.
Yes.
And that's
That
going to,
is correct.
yeah, it is going to be a
Yes, it's correct.
16 points of slashing damage.
Is that halved? So 8 more. 17.
And the third attack is going to be his slam attack, and I need for you to succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
Or no, you must make a dexterity check. I would say.
Check it.
I rolled right up that 17.
Okay.
Check a look.
Check a look.
Just your gob.
You fucking
Clamp
moron.
your gob, you fucking moron.
All right. So you take 20 points of damage. That's not half. So you take 10 points of damage total. And you so the first attack kind of slashing across the hell, and there's like this kind of shower of sparks. The second attack, and you're just kind of jarred from the impact. The second one, he actually takes the pommel and plants it right into your chest, knocking a little bit of the wind out of you. The third attack, he spins it around and just kind of plants onto the ground, uses it to pop up and kicks right into the middle of your pecs and sends you flying back 15 feet. As you land prone into the bodies of the other orcs that are currently bleeding out and dying or dead on the ground at the moment, and you are currently now prone.
I scoff with a smirk.
Yep.
I mean, that's
All
psychological game, bruh.
Yep.
The old scoff smirk.
Smirk.
Smurf.
Scoff.
Cool. All right. Right. This brings us to the top of the initiative round. Tonph.
Tonph, let's go, baby.
I'm gonna run over here and climb this 20-foot building.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
Yep.
So whatever I need to do there. Now, since it looks like it's in rubble.
Yep. Kind of scamper up the rubble.
Okay.
Make me an athletics check just to get up to the top of it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Takes pretty much all your movement to get up to the top of it, but yeah.
Okay. That's fine. And I'm just gonna shoot my dude
Yeah.
that I've got hunters marked.
Yeah.
So that would be 2 of these bad boys.
Oh.
It feels so good.
Nice.
All right, so that's
Nice.
12, 16, 17, 29 plus 29 plus 8. So that is
37.
37 damage.
Nice. Just fires off and right through the throat as he's like snarling down onto Brontor. The arrow just right through the throat, and he just drops it down to the ground.
Yes. Cool.
All right, TD.
Bye, buddy. Good shot, Tonph.
Dryden.
I'm a little pissed at this dude at this point. Me don't take kindly to getting whooped up on.
Would you say you're raging?
To make fun of my rage. It's not cool.
It's not a disability. Leave me alone.
I consider it a good thing. It makes me handy capable, thank you. And so I'm gonna slash at him twice with the hell at full force with my savage attack. So first attack coming in a crispy 25 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
with 12 damage.
All right.
So 6.
TX.
And then oh, there we go. And then 20 to hit.
That just hits.
Ha! And 10 damage.
You okay?
So 5.
Gotcha.
You make me do the math, I'm gonna make you do the math.
That's fair. I'm all right with it.
Even though I didn't, I gave you the numbers.
Yeah, you did the math.
So he's still doing the math. Okay. So you take the hell, and this time you manage to bring it up and actually get a little bit of like his chest as you swing it into him. He still manages to block most of the blow. And as you're finishing your swing, he ends up like kind of like going to kind of like trying to dodge out of the way. This time you manage to actually hit part of his leg as he's trying to dodge out of the way, as you're a little faster than you expected you to be. Yeah, he's not happy about that.
Good. Oh, and my free action, I yelled at Bungus, psychic attacks.
As you shout this out, as you shout this out,
I can't do that.
you hear his voice. You hear his voice, and he's like, or you watch as he like sniffs the air, and his head kind of just turns questioningly to you, Dryden.
Ah, fuck.
Smell familiar.
Is that gal?
Moving forward.
Gal.
Is it? No,
It
I
doesn't
would.
look like him.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I would have been aware of that by now.
Yeah, no, Gel you saw go back the other way.
I mean,
This
as
is
a
not Gel.
player, I think I would have been aware of that by now.
I would
So,
let you know. Anyways, Bungus is up.
It's my turn. Okay.
There's
So,
a Bungus
I'm not-
among us.
I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm giving up on the whole spinning thing. It didn't work out too well. So
I was gonna say the spinning stopped because of the attack you got hit from. So.
yeah, I mean it was all part of the plan. I get it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
So there's 2 orcs in front of me.
I appreciate
I'm gonna slappy hands somebody. Please God, let me slap you. All right, let's see.
So Dryden race.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
How do I do the damage? This one?
It's under that cogwheel next to spells on your character sheet.
Okay.
And then it should be an option called auto roll damage and crit on the right side. Or auto damage roll, sorry.
I'm looking. I don't see auto damage. It says checked off for damage.
Well, under the at the top right, underneath your experience points, that cogwheel.
Oh yeah, I thought I did that. All right.
I thought you
Auto
did too,
roll
but-
damage. Yeah, it needs to. Auto roll damage and crit. Got it. Okay, I fixed it now.
Try it
All right.
again.
Well, I got my 23. So
Yeah, we'll just take the damage on this one.
Okay, I appreciate that. So there's my damage.
Cool. All right, so and just start slapping.
Okay, so that's one attack.
Yep.
And then the second attack. Do it again. Oh man.
No.
Really?
This time the orc just kind of like places his palm against your top of your forehead, and you're just
All right, so I'm gonna flurry of blows him then.
yeah. Yeah, that'll hit.
And then I get one more. There.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you're like attempting to slap at him and he's got his hand on your forehand, you just reach up and just like jam your hand right into a pressure point right at his wrist, and he's like his hand just immediately goes limp. You jump onto the hand and start racing up his arm, and you just get right up to his face, and just kind of slap it in
All
his
right.
face a couple times.
Now I'm gonna use my disengage move
What was
because
the total of this? What was the total? Actually, I got it.
It was 7 plus 5 plus 4, so
16.
16.
Nice. Cool. Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna disengage
Yeah.
10 feet backwards.
Yeah. So, shoot, you leap off of you as you finish slapping him, and he looks really dazed. You jump off, do this kind of weird little awkward flip in the air, and just kind of land on one foot and have to hop for a second, and then you're safe.
And then I start spinning on the ground.
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding. My go-to move now.
It's a happy place.
Anyway, all right.
All right, I'm done.
So Dryden, as at the end of at this point, there's this quick flash of movement that kind of comes streaking out of the sky directly in between you and this individual, and it just kind of pins itself, boom, right in between you two, and you see sticking out of the ground this very ornate, beautifully carved sword, this katana-like sword that's just sticking straight out of the ground right now.
Do I recognize it or anything?
Make a history check.
I can do that.
Did I drop my sword when I jumped? I'm sorry.
No, got it.
Wait, you got a sword and you're slapping?
Hey.
Oh! If there's anything to know, I know it.
Yeah, you recognize this. This is one of the Battlemaster swords.
Oh,
shit! Yo, I turned to Halbert and I go, "Oh, it's going down." I don't know what his name is, so I'm calling him Halbert.
Sure, you don't know it. All right.
His name is Gal.
No, it's not.
Gel Jr.
As you're just shouting all this.
No,
across
it's not.
Sure.
I promise you, it's not Gil Jr.
He's the only other orc I know.
You think it's Jeremy? It could be Jeremy.
Is it Jerry who was ruining the nudist colony? Sorry, that's a really inside joke.
I swear to God, if any of you has Jerry.
Brontor, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move.
You move.
Over here by Dryden. And then I'm gonna flip around and I'm gonna do my blood curse crossbow.
Go for it.
Into this guy right in front of me, right? Yeah.
I believe in you.
Come on, baby.
I believe a little less.
Stand by.
Which guy?
The guy right in front of me. So 17 to hit. No, I'm sorry. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit. This guy right in here.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, cool. So it's 13 plus 2d4 force damage. 19 damage.
Nice.
Force damage.
Watch as you fire off the crossbow. It hits him square in the chest, and he looks down before gets him blasted back 10 feet. Back into
into the weeds. Yeah.
the spike growth. Shit.
Dope.
All right.
Bonus action. Gonna use my last blood curse. Oh, actually, I got another shot with my bow, don't I?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot at this guy, right here.
Yep. Go for it.
That's not gonna hit. But as a bonus action, I'm gonna do mutual suffering on that guy right in front of me.
Yeah. This time it actually goes flying into the brambles behind him, but you manage to cast your. But as the bolt passes by, the blood curse jumps off the arrow and just kind of shinks onto the guy.
Dope.
All right. Leucis, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna ask to see if I can do this. I've got one first level spot remaining. I want to try and pick up a rock and use a variant of the arcane enhancement of a first level that I can do just a little bit to chuck it at the dude. I want to huck it at the guy.
Of the arcane infusement, like that you've been working on?
Mm-hmm.
He basically wants
as
to
much
go
as I
buff
can
and chuck it as hard as he can.
Yeah,
Sure.
as much as I can with the first level. I don't know
You
how
can
much it'll be.
certainly try.
Yeah,
Rat squad.
we'll try it. So what do you want?
Sorry.
I mean, I want an intelligence check first from you.
All right, here you go.
That was amazing.
10.
So you pick up a rock in your hand, and it starts to kind of infuse with the green energy,
The Bungus squall.
and it still looks like a rock. It's just got green mist kind of coming off of it right now.
Nice. I'm gonna huck it at the guy that's cursed.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, what do you want?
D20 plus your dexterity modifier. So
Dexterity.
ranged attack.
15.
You throw it, The rock arcs with a bead of green light, and as it's about halfway through the arc, the green just disappears, and boop, just kind of hits and slams into his forehead, leaving a nice sized welt. Roll me 1d4 worth of damage.
Yes. Hell yeah, dude.
Of bludgeoning damage.
Hey,
4.
crit.
So you
Side
leave a
note,
nice
does
sized
that-
welt.
Does that count as 3 out of 3?
No.
Damn it.
Actually, no, I'll say that counts because you realize that you can't use it on things that weren't living.
We got it, boys.
So you can add.
Yeah,
you
you
can
need
add.
to taunt him. Explain that his sister was only half good in bed.
So,
You know what? That sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what? I look at him and point at him and I go, your sister was only a quarter of as good in bed as a normal orc.
His head turns to the side, fairly confused.
No, a quarter of as good as your mother was.
Oh,
It turns even farther as he's even more confused.
Yeah.
All right.
Nailed it.
Okay.
It landed.
You're an idiot.
All right. This brings us to the orc's turn.
You're ugly.
his head just keeps turning until he's upside down.
Yeah,
It snaps his neck and he
You
dies.
just hear the
You
snap.
killed him. That's quality.
That moves over here. And as they do, yeah, there's blurs of motion all throughout the top of the roofs as you watch as just these very quick moving sheens of metal just kind of seem to pierce through all the archers on top of the roof, and they all just crumple down to the ground, or at least crumple down onto the roofs. And then all of a sudden, 3 more of these swords, ting, 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 come right across the path right in between Dryden and this orcish individual. A fast-moving figure jumps from one building on the other side, or behind you guys, to across the road, and lands on top of another building a little farther up. Yoink! Onto the battlefield. As the Battlemaster lands on top and using the rest of his movement, he flies down here and is going to use his remaining 2 attacks he's got against the orc individual in front of him. As he kind of holds a hand up, a blade just appears out of the sky, and he slashes once, twice against him, and that deals a grand total of, where is it? Oh. 18 points of slashing damage, reduced to half. Oh no, it's only 3 points of slashing, and then the rest is fire. So
I think that's all. If you're talking about rage, I think rage cuts everything in half. It's different.
Not for this guy. Nope.
Oh,
Because he's not
Slashing,
he's
bludgeoning, piercing.
Path of the Bear.
I don't think that's Path of the Bear. I think that's just.
It's Path of the Bear.
Ah, fucking hey, cool.
That's what makes the Path of the Bear so ridiculous, like in terms of damage control, is because like you take half of everything except for psychic. If you're not like the Totem of the Bear, you can be more you can be more about dealing damage rather than doing stuff, but you only are resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Gotcha.
So he takes that as the strikes just kind of go across his body, and you see flame just kind of erupt once again, kind of in a very similar fashion as Dryden you've once experienced. Just kind of flashes across the skin, burning it instantly. You see him get even more intense and more annoyed. This brings us to his turn, and he kind of looks around at his surroundings. Flying. She soon. Cinderfell, get me out of here. There's a flash of purple energy as a purple doorway opens up to the side of him. Dryden and the Battlemaster do get attacks of opportunity as he crosses through the doorway, though. So.
I throw my hand axe that's got the chain attached to it around his neck and go with him.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, well. Okay.
Make an attack roll.
Just
That'll be a 28 to hit.
All right, so it hits. So that's 4 points of slashing damage. And technically, this is a grapple. So he's going to attempt to grapple it at this point, or get out of the grapple. And makes his attacks. The Battlemaster slashes and misses. However, the chain does pull a taunt as he crosses through the purple doorway. You watch as the purple energy shrinks right around the chain. And Dryden, I need for you to make a. I need you to make a. Roll me a d20.
Here we find out whether or not his axe breaks.
9.
Which it did.
It's whether or not the chain breaks and loses its magical ability.
Yeah.
The chain does break, but as you pull it back, you watch as the chain, like the last link that broke, does reform. And so it still seems to have its magical ability. It's just like maybe 2 feet shorter than it was.
And missing an axe.
And you're missing a hand axe.
So you got yourself
And-
chained there.
The doorway
I
the
have a
purple
nice
doorway
chain
closes.
I have an axe head in one hand, and I got a chain in the other. I just need a motorcycle, guys.
Some leather chaps.
Yeah.
So the doorway closes, and you are all standing there. I'll say over the next round and a half, you guys kind of mop up the rest of the orcs.
Slap the hell.
And you manage to take them all out. As you're now standing here in the middle of the thoroughfare with the Battlemaster.
Loot.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for investigation checks.
Yep. And then can I use the spell 5-minute break?
Yes, 5-minute break sounds good.
Okay,
Ooh.
we'll go on a 5. All right.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, I don't. All right, we're going 5-minute break. Be back in 5 minutes.
I was just going to grab a drink real quick. I figured everybody could use them.
All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes, guys.
You're a soft opening.
Say I'm soft.
Like your mother.
I'm hard as fuck.
Oh,
Well, hot damn.
My name is Jay
You
Rock,
know
and I'm hard
that
as fuck.
geographically, I'm the closest person to you. I could be at your door in like 4.5, 5 hours.
I don't know. I'm actually pretty close too. So
I don't know who we're talking about.
Me neither.
You.
Oh, I know Blue's pretty close to me. Yeah, relatively.
it only takes me about 5.5 to get to my grandpa, and he lives in Ingle.
I'm not very far from you
Inglewood.
guys.
Is it Inglewood, Ohio?
damn, it feels good.
Feels good to be back.
And cameras.
Cameras.
Woohoo!
Don't
Anyway.
look at me.
We're back.
So,
I'm
Awesome.
hideous. Just kidding. I'm gorgeous.
as the Battlemaster kind of as you finish watching this purple doorway close in the middle of the thoroughfare, the Battlemaster standing there, all the orcs, you guys take a few minutes, just kind of destroy. You find roughly approximately 25 gold pieces amongst all of them.
Nice.
And you find about 3 or 4 great axes that are just regular great axes. They don't seem to have any magical enchantments or anything on them. And you managed to find a few knickknacks and paddywhacks that
Gave a dog a bone.
yes, that gives some dogs bones. But they literally would be worthless in normal selling things.
I would like to keep one of the paddywhacks, please.
Sure. It is a nice little shitty wooden statue of what looks like a cow of some form.
Yep. I want that.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
What about the
exactly what I was
knickknack?
looking for. I just looked up at the picture.
Jesus.
Oh my god, I didn't see that.
Oh man. So
He's
He
a
looks
fancy guy.
distinguished.
the knickknack was like a single like cube made of bone.
Firebolt.
It's incinerated.
Excellent.
I like to think that, like, as we go through this campaign, that there's one guy. So, are you guys familiar with the Watchers in Marvel?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to think that there's a Watcher in our universe, and he's only distinguishable by this handlebar mustache, but he changes form so he could keep watching everybody.
Never know. All right, but
I see
you guys are standing in the middle of the thoroughfare. What would you like to do?
Oh.
Battlemaster.
Oh, hey, we were looking for you.
Well,
We held off our gate, and then we came to find you. They're in the city.
Yes, one of the dreadnoughts was able to get through the main gate of Miramar and managed to actually
So loud.
bring with that's so bad. Managed to bring with them the
sorry, I thought I was muted.
at least a full tribe of orcs into the city, and they've been wreaking havoc and began looting and destroying the upper level at the moment.
Well, what's the plan?
At this point, we need some way to get. At this point, there's a few issues There's a few issues. We at least know the names of the individuals who seem to be in charge of them so far. There seems to be.
Jelgabob.
No.
Who?
There seems to be the dreadnought giant Zaltember, who seems to be in charge of the Cinder Brethren, and also
Did you say zucchini?
Oh my god. You know what's funny is Bungus is the first character we haven't given a nickname to, because how do you make Bungus a funnier name? So maybe what you need to do is start naming your characters just ridiculous things that we won't want to change.
Like if you named a dude Bobberton, like I'm pretty sure there's not much I can do with Bobberton.
All of a sudden he just goes, okay, Robert.
Hello, Robert.
And just so you know, that is not. It's not just your group.
Oh, I know
Every
it's not
villain
just my
I've
group.
ever
It's
had,
every group. It's
every
every
villain
group.
I've ever had has been named.
Yep.
Oh, who's that? Penile? Yeah, he's a threat.
You gotta watch out for his thrust.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just the tip of
Repost.
them, though.
Repulse. Anyways, Zucchini, continue.
Go on.
Yeah.
He looks like he's about to start talking again, and before there's this high-pitched whine that seems to be coming from high above the city. You all look up and glance, and you see the airship that has been kind of circling around the upper portion of the city. Seems to kind of run into something in the middle of the air, and the front of it just kind of crumples, and it begins to and just starts falling down in the direction of you guys.
I told you they'd die, Brontor. I told you.
You were right. You were
Do it.
right.
And it
I'm
keeps
gonna
coming
use
towards
My
straight towards you guys.
extremely adept wisdom and see if that's gonna crush me or not.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming in that direction.
I rolled a 9. How am I doing?
Which you really, at this point, you're just like, oh, that's really pretty. That's really large.
It is.
It's coming this way.
Hey guys, look upstairs!
You
I'm
all
not
know.
even
Wait.
upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yeah, exactly.
We're not upstairs.
That's how I roll, bro.
I'm gonna run.
Comes crashing. It comes flying just forward and ends up skimming right across one of the tops of the roofs around you, and it manages to miss all of you. Yeah. And lands about probably 300 or 400 feet farther into the city at this point, behind other buildings, and kind of just crashes. There's this wall of fire that just explodes. As you watch a humanoid fire individual just kind of raise up out of the flame and then just kind of shoot off towards the top of the sky. And you watch as the fire just kind of splats against something in the sky before dissipating and reforming back down, just kind of hovering over the smoke. As you see this fire elemental is just kind of looking around and confused.
So we
Fire
didn't
up.
die? Awesome.
Wait, where's the fire elemental?
It's about 300 yards off, or 300 feet, off in the other direction, over in the direction where the ship crashed.
Shit. Can I see what it smashed into?
Make a perception check.
You got it. Perception. 4.
Nope, can't see shit.
Great.
We're killing it tonight.
Can I see it?
Sure, try.
Nope. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yay.
Nope, you
I
can't see
said
anything.
Yay.
All right, I'm gonna sit down and
You watch as the fire
rest.
elemental once again kind of shoots off towards the sea, or shorts off towards the top of the sky again, and just kind of seems to splatter against something, and then kind of reforms again.
Does fire elemental look like oh shit, what was his name? The
Magnus?
yeah,
Magmar?
Magnus.
Nope, this looks a lot smaller.
It's like a fly when you get stuck in your house and he keeps banging his head against the window.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah. Except on fire and will burn your house down.
Yeah, kind of.
We gotta
Yeah,
release it
kinda.
into the wild.
Hey, Battlemaster, have you ever seen this guy before?
He doesn't answer.
That's super polite.
He's over us, man.
This guy doesn't talk a lot.
I think it's the zucchini.
Can I just walk over to the battle master and just stare at him for a while? It's worked before.
One, two.
I walked to the Battle Master, and I just
Look deep into my eyes.
Is he standing?
Yeah, he's just standing. He's kind of like looking around, and he's like looking around. He's not like really looking at anybody at the moment or staring off in a direction. He's just kind of looking around the entire city at this point, seemingly contemplative at the moment.
I go and stand next to him, and I think the kind of things that I would normally think while standing near him.
Death, destruction, mass chaos.
You don't know me!
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's probably why he's not responding to you.
Fire, brimstone,
Death.
You want me to get in his head?
mass panic.
Oh my god, Bungus, no! Oh, hi, are you the Battle Master?
Hi.
Oh, that's right, it's his mean voice.
I got all these Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm ready to go.
It's time to duel.
No, my character is sitting down and resting until these guys decide what they want me to do next.
You watch as the battle master like kind of individually picks up each of his swords and resheathes it. He's beginning to like resheath all of his swords.
Battlemaster, you know what would be a good idea? Going back down into the city and getting a nice rest.
Oh, what happened to those people that we rescued?
Probably dead.
He's
Hey,
kind
they're-
of looks back at all of you and just it's a look of like disappointment.
What? We defended our wall. We killed a fire giant and like at least 60 orcs.
It's just a look of disappointment. That's all.
To be fair, there's 5 of us that killed 60 orcs and a fire giant, so Leucis is not wrong.
Fine.
Anyway,
I look
his-
back before he turns away. I look back at him disappointed.
He doesn't really seem to show much recognition of the look at all, and he just kind of turns, the cloak just kind of billowing, and then
It is
There's like
like
a quick
it is taking everything in me to not just throw something at him.
there's a quick shimmer, and his form just dissipates.
Yeah, see, whatever, man. Not all of us can teleport. We have a certain
you didn't
amount
even
of
tell us
ability.
what we're doing next.
He just looks
I'm
sad.
bleeding.
You're bleeding. Do you want some help?
I'm good.
Oh, okay, that'll work.
Hey, where's Tonker Butt?
Boys, I could probably
Bomb
use
is
a rest.
resting because it's deadly out here.
I could probably use a rest.
Right here?
We can do a short rest.
Like where there was a battle?
Yeah, but I
Like
mean,
maybe
they're not
we
gonna
go inside somewhere?
Yeah, we need to go find a way to get back inside the mountain.
They are shooting giant boulders that are on flames too, so
Correct.
I guess inside would be a little bit better, but
So I know the direction to my nearest hidey hole, right, DM?
Yeah, you know the direction back towards one of your hidey holes and one of the kind of
Hidey hole.
hidden areas that you've used to navigate around recently.
So I explained to them in very ridiculous terms that I can get us out of the city into somewhere we can rest safely.
Oh,
Guys, I know a cave.
okay.
I would
okay.
appreciate it, Cave.
What's in this cave?
Not orcs.
I like it.
Good idea.
That's a good
That
cave.
guy.
Oh, well, it only half counts.
It's half an orc.
Yes.
Do you want me to go there?
Sure. Take
Let's
us
go.
there.
Okay, I'm gonna guide them to my
Take us to
hidey
your
hole.
cave, tiny man.
Make a survival check.
Oh God, never
Take
mind,
us to your fortress of solitude.
guys. We died halfway there.
And that's around here somewhere.
Just
I opened
keep
up a
following
dumpster, I'm
me.
like, is this it?
No.
Everyone, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Oh no.
son of a bitch.
God.
Come on! It knows. It's figured out I
Oh,
can't
son
do
of a-
fails anymore. So it's like, if we do a 2.
Do I still have a mirror image?
No, it's dissipated at this point.
Fuck.
Actually, no,
Well-
it hasn't been an hour yet, so yeah, you still have one.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Oh hell yeah! Okay. Blue didn't
All
do
right.
it, so I had to do it.
So Lucius gets Lucius's mirror image gets hit by like another flaming fireball that kind of comes out of the air and just destroys that one. Tonph
Wait.
and
Who's a fucker?
Tonph takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he was the next closest to that, and the rest of you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
So it
how much?
direct impacts the mirror image.
8.
8.
8, Tonph.
I'm down to
I think
4.
it was at.
I gotta find a hidey hole!
I think it was at 28, and you said I took 9 damage.
I said you took 8 damage.
Oh, 8. Okay, cool.
So as you all kind of are like slowly following Bungus around the city, he takes you in this very beautiful tour of the upper portion of Mirabar as he swears it's in this direction. No, wait, it's that direction. Nope, it's definitely there. And after
I'm
about
retracing my own steps, so it's not an efficient path, but I
literally
will.
you're literally have your eyes down to the ground and you like keep like comparing like shoe size to like the footprints that are on the ground at this point.
Guys, I think it's this way, and that's where my aunt lives.
For about for
coming.
about
where
5
I had
minutes.
my first
about-
kiss.
For about 5 minutes, Bungus literally just walks around in a circle, following his own footprints that he's already made.
Can I pick up on us going on our own trail can I realize that we're circling around at some point?
Eventually, you figure it out, yeah. And after about an hour and a half, Bungus, you finally find a hole.
Yay!
That's got
what she
a
said.
grate. That's got a grate that's kind of just kind of crushed out from it at this point. And it leads like straight down.
This is it, guys!
I
It's
jump
like
in.
it's like covered. It's covered by like a bunch of bushes. And who jumps in?
Me. I'm an idiot.
All right, so Bungus just cannonballs like straight into it. Not even sure if this is the right hole or not. He just jumps into
It
it.
doesn't matter at this point.
And just
He's gonna take fall damage, and I'm gonna have to pick him up.
you just hear his like scream, like his just like exuberance of joy as he just falls.
Hooray!
Last time I remember everybody jumping down a hole, 2 people died, pretty much.
How far is it?
Did I do that? I jumped down that hole first, right? Yeah, that was me.
After about 3 seconds, there's a gentle sploosh.
That was, by the way, Cody, that was arguably one of Dryden's best episodes because he had to keep saving everyone and killing everything because everyone kept jumping in holes and shit and nobody could roll to land. And so it's like, why don't you grab the chain? No, I'm just going to go. No, I'm going to grab the chain now.
No, I think I tried to grab the chain and
Bungus,
I
you-
rolled so low that
Yeah,
it like
yeah,
burnt
yeah.
my hands up.
Bungus,
true.
you land in like this nice like 4 feet of water for you. It's a nice little gentle like little pool that you can kind of swim through.
Well,
Okay.
I heard water down there. and
Yeah,
jump in.
I shout back up, there's water, come on down! And I get out the way.
Yeah.
I jump.
Lu- All right, Lucius,
I go in after him.
you fall. Make an athletics check or acrobatics since it's falling.
Hey.
Yeah, you manage to land into the water. You feel your butt touch the ground. You kind of bounce back. You kind of come back up just in time to see Brontor's form and just fall, and you immediately get out of the way. Brontor, acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Come on, baby.
Oh.
He's back.
10!
Sploosh, split. Just there's a nice like little like belly flop as like Brontor like
Dryden's angry at the water. He comes down.
so as Brontor is like surfacing from his belly flop and the chest all red and everything, Dryden just like
Hey,
goes.
as I'm falling and I realize things are going bad, I rage.
Make a wave falling down.
Make a wisdom check as you're falling.
Yeah!
Oh, no. He's not wise at all of my whereabouts.
Oh, that was to see if you could rage or not.
He wasn't ready.
You jump. So as Dryden just enjoys the fall too much and goes into a cannonball. And as he does, he lands, displaces most of the water, creating like this nice crater. And he lands just right on his butt on solid stone.
Ooh,
and he feels a
nice.
crack right on his tailbone at that point. As the water just kind of splashes back in. Probably bruised your tailbone somehow.
Tom, I'm gonna need some of them chocolates.
Okay, so DM, is it pitch black down here?
You take 5 points of fall damage. It's not. Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Okay, I can see. But
I can
what
see
I will
too.
do,
Thank you.
I'll acknowledge that not everybody can, so I'll grab a torch out my backpack and light it.
Yeah. Okay. So.
That is up.
I mean, really, only Brontor's the only one that can't see.
Okay, cool.
Why don't you rub it in?
I'm just saying.
I light it and I hand it to Brontor.
You guys good down there?
Hey, thanks. Yeah, we're fine. Come on down.
Tonph, if you stay there, you're gonna die.
Tonph, you do notice that there's a small ladder right next to it.
I grab the ladder.
As you have
Firebolt.
as you have taken a few moments to actually look at this, you
Can I firebolt the ladder?
I put the ladder down.
My
Arthur's
character's
just looking up because he thinks he tricked Tonph into jumping down.
by the time that he gets down to the ground and the thought has finally got there right as his feet splash into the water.
Ah, never mind. It's not worth
My
it.
character's presence lowers everyone else's intelligence too, apparently. He jumped. We all gotta jump. I mean,
Fire.
It's your cave. We thought that was the way to get in there.
Yeah, you knew the way.
fair point.
All
It
right.
is my cave that I probably share with some kind of freaking mind flayer or something.
That'd be funny.
So
I'm gonna do a quick survival check once I get inside.
yeah, once you're down there, you kind of glance around and you see that you're just in like a large pipe. There's a lot of water.
Perfectly safe.
It's a lot of water. You are wet.
That's okay.
And this looks kind of familiar. Maybe.
Have we
Might
been
as well
down here
drink.
before?
No, you have not been down here before.
Okay. Well, we spent a lot of
All right,
time
so-
below this town,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, you spent time down. Well, you spent time down below the town. You didn't spend time in the sewers, which you take this as you get down there and you start smelling. Tonph, I mean, like this is a typical day for you.
I mean,
The
I'm
rest of-
good.
I mean, the rest of you, you've grown accustomed to Tonph's smell, so this it's not hurting you physically or anything, but it is like
kind of bad.
it's like Tonph is just wrapped, is like giving you a hug around your head.
It's
I
not
take-
ideal.
absorbing
So I take the jars, the empty jars that I've had of the bile. I'm gonna stock up on whatever this juice is.
yeah.
Juice it up, man.
Dude, I'm just juicing it.
Juice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use my
What, I think
telepathy and
that's
get in
2 more?
Brontor's head, and I'm gonna say,
It's time to start being quiet.
and I'm gonna move forward to try and find some dry space to rest.
All right. So you move forward, and you keep walking. You choose are you going left or right? Or I guess forward or backward, technically, with how you landed.
Forward.
All right. So you just start heading forward. Keep walking. You walk for probably about 20 minutes before you find a semi-large hole in the side of the pipe, and like this kind of stone pipe. As you glance down further, you can hear water falling a little farther up, and you can see a little bit of feel the water begin to kind of pick up speed as you are approaching this. So now you've got you can continue heading forward, and there's there will be a little the sound of falling water in front of you, or off to your right hand side. There's an opening that looks about dwarvish in size.
I'm gonna look through there.
You look through there, and you can see what appears to be a very kind of small little kind of crawl space, basically. You see a few bags. You see some hay that's kind of spread out on the ground. You see a box.
Hey, that's
Okay.
good.
Can we all fit in this space?
It is. This space was built for a single dwarf, and you recognize this. I mean, this is your
Right.
This was
Just-
your little area. It's kind of
Alright.
this was built for you, and maybe
Alright.
Tonker Bomb, if you were feeling comfy.
All right. Can I make one more survival check to see if I know of any areas in the area that can fit more people?
Yeah, go ahead and make. This will be more of an intelligence check, I think.
Oh well, that's not going to be good.
Where are we by chance? I'm drawing a complete
God.
blank.
You guys are now currently in the sewer systems.
What's the town called?
Mirabar?
It is Mirabar. Okay.
Mirabar, yeah.
So, because I was thinking, I was like, we've been playing on PUBG so much. Mirabar is the name of that place too. I was like, it's not Mirabar, but it's Mirabar.
Mirabar, yeah.
That one's Miramar you're thinking of.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's why they're so
Very close,
similar.
very
I was just like, it's not right.
Yeah, you can think of a place. It's farther down. You probably would have to trek farther down, more of the sewer system, and probably get down to the bottommost level. But you do know that down in that area, there is an abandoned kind of ruined temple,
That sounds a lot like somewhere.
it's more just there's some ruins down there. That's that would probably make a pretty good place to fit. And there's other tunnels that lead out that way. That might be a way out of the city if you need to if you're not trying to stay here much longer.
Okay, I'm gonna talk again to Brontor in his head, and I'll explain. The nearest place is further down into the sewers. There's an abandoned ruin system. I don't know if you want to camp here or head for that place.
What kind of system was ruined?
It was a terrible system, total ruined,
Oh,
the
no.
worst.
Okay.
I don't
So
know.
you want us to go there?
I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I'm not the leader. I'm asking you guys if y'all want to try and camp in the cold water here in this little bit crawl space, or if y'all want to continue on down into a ruin section, or honestly, if you want to go back up to the city and say Bungus is an idiot. This is a poor choice. I should never do this.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine staying down here.
Hey guys,
Brontor's
do you want
the one here.
to? You guys want to stay here? Or do you want to go to a ruins section?
Dude, I'm all for ruins.
Alright.
I mean, it's like my job's already done.
All right, let's go to the ruins.
All
Get
Okay.
ourselves a little bit more safe.
All right.
Okay.
I guide them to the ruins.
Yeah, over the course of the next hour and a half, you guys finally head further down into the sewer system. And you find the sewer system is very intricate. There are parts that kind of just slope upward. There's parts that slope downward even more. There are just waterfalls that just kind of drop off. You eventually reach a certain specific point where there's about along this main sewer tunnel, there's about 6 different pipes or other tunnels that seem to kind of lead off of it, all with this water sludge kind of just flowing down them. And one that's actually flowing upward too. So make me another survival check, Bungus.
Good God, I'm gonna kill everybody.
Probably.
Ooh.
Hey,
Okay, you do remember which path it is, and as you get over to that pipe, you notice that the water is falling down very quickly, and it looks like a really fun little slide.
I'm a slide.
You just go on the most epic water slide that you've ever experienced.
Awesome.
Looks fun.
Like the Goonies.
I'm in.
The
Hop,
Goonies.
hop down.
Exactly like the Goonies.
So anyone who wants to go on the most on the crazy epic water slide through sewage can feel free to do that.
We're
Y'all
doing
slip
it.
and slide.
We probably turn around and notice Dryden hadn't been with us at all. He's probably still back up in the city, looking over the edge of a cliff.
I jumped down. I did a cannonball.
He
It
climbed
bruised
back
the
up.
tailbone.
Climb down and bruise his tailbone. But yeah, no, you all go flying down this crazy water slide where it kind of turns very sharply, turns very sharply. So occasionally we'll do a weird little what feels like a corkscrew, and it continues to head further and further down. Eventually, Bungus, you see this little bit of light at the end of it, and you go flying out into basically what is a small pool, and you very gracefully and just there's a nice little splash. Just enjoy being in this. The rest of you, one after another, go slanting. And it's deeper than 4 feet. It's maybe 7 feet at this point. So you're all able to manage to swim. And as you kind of surface, you see this. You can see this very crumbling ruin of what looks like some form of a like a 2-story house or temple of something. It's like it's been completely reclaimed by water and like moss and like gross like things that only really grow in dark areas. It smells pleasanter down here, and you can feel like it's definitely colder. There's a fresh. You can also there's also like occasional like the air feels stagnant as well. Like as you kind of get down there, it's like the air is very still and hasn't quite really moved for a while. But you kind of eventually follow Bungus and make your way over towards those ruins and find that they're propped up on like kind of like this mishmash of like very uneven rock and stuff, but it is dry.
Okay, I'm gonna use one more thing. I'm gonna sadly get in Dryden's head and say, you might want to make sure it's uninhabited.
I just like look at Bungus and I'm just like, don't do that. Just don't do that. And so I go ahead to find out if it's uninhabited.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Perceive.
13.
Hi-oh.
Heyo. Take a few minutes, walk around. You and take a walk around, just kind of like some of the stuff. You don't really see anything inside the building. As you can look, I mean, like there's barely a roof at this point. Like there's like not like it's basically like just like a few corners of the walls, like an archway that where a door would have been. Like it's very like there's a few like there's not a lot in this area. Like there's like a lot of the surfaces are slick with like slime and some moss on them. But that's I mean nothing that you really can tell.
Is there any rocks nearby?
I mean, there's tons of rocks.
I pick up a rock and just kind of throw it up. I'm assuming there's some water around.
Yeah.
I take a rock and throw it into some water like 15 feet in front of me.
Okay.
Just to see if anything reacts to sound and movement in the darkness.
You are smarter than you appear, sir. I appreciate it.
There are ripples throughout. There's a loud splash and ripples throughout the water, and the water eventually kind of just comes back to stillness.
Oh, wait. Guys. I got an idea. I go and I take my ice rune.
Yeah.
And I freeze the water.
Yeah, you haven't used it today yet.
I have not.
Yeah. So you go up to the water and just freeze this entire this portion of like the pond, and it is just completely frozen.
Would you consider that mirror-like? Could I use it as a mirror?
How cold is the freezing?
You can certainly try.
All right, I'm gonna take out the little orb that the night mantles gave me.
Yeah.
Speak, communicate, and drop it into the ice.
Okay. It spreads across the entire pond.
Oh, jeez.
And you are now looking at like a pond, like this is a large pond, like easily like 25 feet across and like 30 feet wide. And you're now looking at like a 25 by 30 foot like wide circular pond portal looking image of the inside of the Night Mantle's sitting room with its lace doilies sitting on the thing. And surprisingly, the house has not been destroyed.
God, I
Did you
hate
catch
that
the
room.
game on this thing?
Do what?
Nothing.
What's does he get? Did you say cable? What's cable?
Is it like this? And I pull out the chain and just whoosh.
I'm so confused right now.
I've got one of those.
I'm setting up.
You have a cable?
He does this.
Wait, who's got what? I don't.
Guys,
What are,
I go and I grab a stick or something and put some moss on the top and light it with a firebolt to give some light to us.
I have a torch. Remember, Cody's got it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I got a torch too.
I cast Thaumaturgy and change the fire to green fire.
Green flame.
Yeah, and I yell into the room for the night mantles.
Okay.
Night
I
mantles!
yell.
You yell. You yell.
What do you yell?
Night mantles.
No response.
Fighter of the day.
Tomatoes!
Spaghetti.
Well, I tried, and so I go and I touch the ice and say communicate again to get the orb back.
Communicate?
Yeah, they're dead. They might be dead.
All right, I'm just setting up camp for the group.
I tried. I was gonna tell them that I figured it out, but
All right, who's really hurting?
I could definitely probably use a little bit of a nap.
All right, I can stay up first watch.
Okay.
I can take second.
what do we need?
Once
4
I
total?
get some HP back, I'll be happy to.
I'll stay up for third watch.
Okay.
So, as you all find your nights, as you all find your evenings rest here, I'm going to pull Leucis one more time into our little DM secrets.
Oh hell yeah!
And we totally won't.
All right, sorry,
not
I
about
was
you.
deafened.
I need
What's up?
Brontor to
No,
tell me.
we can hear you in Skype still.
Nope, we can't.
Not well. We could hear Goose for a second there.
You need a bedtime story?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Well,
one time there was this. Oh,
I was
ahead.
gonna just really quick because we haven't done this in a bit. Hi everybody that's in chat.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Thanks for hanging out tonight. Appreciate all the new
Guys.
follows and hosts. You'll notice there is alerts up here, but it's hard to stop the show to thank everybody. But we do appreciate you guys. If you like what's going on here, we do this every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Every Sunday night? I didn't say every night, right? Every Sunday night.
Every Sunday night.
Every
Yeah.
Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure if you enjoy this, follow the channel. You can also do !Discord to join our Discord channel where we're going to be talking about this game, our characters, other RPGs. I know personally I'm planning on running Tales from the Loop this summer. I've never DM'd anything before, so I'm going to take my sweet ass time trying to. It's only going to be a couple weeks, I think, that we get through this. I
Yeah.
know some people run it as a one shot, but I want to go a little bit more than that. And so we're going to do other stuff as well as there's sections to talk about other RPGs you're interested in, share your favorite clips from our stream, our favorite moments, things like that. Join the Discord, and you can follow our Twitter account, which we don't do a ton with other than announce the show, kind of hype the show up a little bit. But maybe if, a lot of us have actually stopped streaming. In fact, with the exception of Cody, who I know you're kind of phasing it out a little bit too. You've
I'm
mentioned.
doing what I can, yeah.
Yeah, with the exception of Cody, we've pretty much all stopped streaming on our own. But we do other stuff, me and Shadowcawn, we do a podcast. So if cool things happen in other venues or arenas, I know Shadowhack's been working on a production that's, if that ends up going up on YouTube or something, we'll share that stuff on there as well. So, and you can always contact us on Discord or on Twitter. But we really appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you follow the channel if you like it. Maybe someday we'll get that affiliate status and we can get some bits together, because we do try to do a single live session every year at GuardianCon. So yeah, it would be really neat to kind of get that ball rolling.
I'm working on I need to get with you about email,
Right, we could do that.
because that
I'm gonna
was
be
the
at
only thing I
GuardianCon.
didn't want to do
You're
starting
gonna
it
be at
up.
GuardianCon? And I think Storms.
Ooh.
I think Storms is going to be as well. So maybe we'll make it into a mega sesh where we don't actually do a fight and we just do a big RP sesh or something. You know what I mean?
We could battle royale again,
We could battle royale.
and I could
I
win.
would-
I was gonna say the battle royale might turn into me, Tonph, and Dagos going at it. Well, no, Dagos actually had a surprisingly low HP pool, so who knows? It could go a lot of different ways. Plus, Brontor, if Bungus is there, who knows how Brontor's rolling? So
Slap it.
you failing rolls on your slap attacks.
I only have 50 hit points, so.
Oh my god, that's more than some of our guys. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
It's more than Lucius.
Yeah, Lucius, I think Lucius has about as many hit points as a bag of potato chips.
And
So, but anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Follow the channel, follow our other stuff, and yeah.
We'll let you know what's going on.
for show.
So
What are we?
In the middle of first watch, Lucius sits bolt upright and just gasps out into the darkness.
Lucius, what's up? You right?
Yeah. Visions when I was sleeping. Death, destruction,
Fishes?
visions.
Oh.
I saw the surface. No one's alive. They're all dead.
Everybody?
Yeah.
You mean Battle Man?
Yeah. I say this while staring at Dryden the entire time while he's sleeping.
Oh, what? What do you know?
Death, destruction.
Wow, sounds like a rousing time.
I grab Lucius by the collar, like, what do you know?
Are you awake now, though?
You're
I don't
asleep,
know whose
bro.
watch is it.
It was first watch.
Brontor's watch.
Brontor, shake
See?
his collar.
What
I'm
do
getting a
you
vibe
know?
from Dryden.
What do you know? It's been too long.
It's been too long.
I,
When my brother came here for Christmas, I didn't even say that to him. I was so mad. Like, he was on the podcast. He was hanging out. He was there at Christmas. And at no point did I go, brother, it's been too long. Anyway.
So all these dead people, is it like been inhabited by the orcs and the giants now?
yes, there were too many bodies. It was just everyone was dead.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
You should get some rest.
I think you're right. So lay back down, but not before taking one last look towards Dryden's direction.
Fucking
Yeah.
A. I don't
y'all
even
find
know
this-
any of this because I'm
You're asleep.
dreaming of ponies and bitches.
So you all find
And
your
pony bitches.
My little bitches, my little bitches.
gives a whole. Oh my god, gives a whole nother meaning.
So
to
we
Brony.
now know
Brontor,
that Dryden
Brony.
brings up sexy centaurs.
All right. So as
I
you all find yourself
contemplate the
asleep,
rest of my shift.
Do you get
Yeah.
that show on the ice mirror?
you all find yourself to sleep,
I only get
Roll.
one channel.
rest, and it's here that we'll end tonight's episode of the Riot Sessions, and we'll be back next week.
Ooh.
Hell
And
yeah.
the crowd goes wild.
I'm sorry that like 30 minutes of the Riot Sessions was us walking through the sewers, guys. I apologize.
Oh, again, so you probably don't know the joke, but when I say, God, we're building the bridge again, it was like week 3, and we had to get to some tower that was on this like island just off the shore of where we were
It
going.
was
And
Nightstone.
It was Nightstone.
Nightstone.
We had barely left anywhere, and the bridge was knocked down, and we never said how far is the distance. It was almost jumpable, but our response was, let's build a bridge to get across there. And we spent, an hour and a half, 2 hours building this bridge until we just finally just jumped across it.
And
And
we
we-
tossed Tonph
I-
across first.
Dryden just threw
Right.
me across.
With like a
It
rope.
wasn't an hour; it was like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
With a rope. And then
It
we were
was
just
it was a
hauling
long
materials.
time. We throw Tonph across with a rope to like start building something, and you're like, yeah, you throw him so far, he almost hits the building. I was like, wait, how far is this? He's like, you could jump across it. I'm like, wait, what? So every now and then we just sometimes are like, let's rebuild the wall.
The
That's
devil's
why
in the details, man.
That's why I
Gotta
saw
ask those
Shadowhack
questions.
roll his eyes like, oh, here we go.
My character is gonna do that crap though. Y'all, I have to rely on y'all to ask those questions.
Anyways,
it doesn't bother me at all. I think it's hilarious.
But yeah, good
session, I guess.
first episode on the new channel.
Yeah,
How
I
do
like it.
you
Hell yeah.
when you fall asleep, do you get all your hit points back? How does that work?
Yep. If you take it 8
Long
hour
rest.
rest, you
Yeah,
get
technically it's
you get
full rest.
you get all your hit points back. You get all your key points back. You get
Spells.
Slots.
spell
Blood
slots,
purchase.
stuff like that.
Chocolates.
Got my hit points back.
I get all my chocolates back.
Tom's so happy about his chocolate.
Dude, I love those chocolates. I think that's one of my favorite magical items right now.
And next time
I love them.
got that new spell now.
love-
Ooh.
I love trying to find like fun. I love trying to find just little like magic items because there's so many magic items. They're like, this is a +2 to attack. This is a plus something to defend. It's just like,
Yeah.
I like
They're
finding those
funny.
silly ones that I just throw in there because I have no idea what people are going to do with them.
I mean, they're a key ingredient to
Yeah.
Muddy Mochas now. So.
Like, I mean, like Tom's terrific tonics like would have never come out of that without the freaking
It's gonna be hard for distribution with only having one pouch. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm going to make you some more pouches.
Oh, now he's done it.
Anyways,
We'll think about it.
I got a multi-class and a wizard. I'll be back.
Yep. And I'm done.
and all right. Oh man. Anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. I don't know where we're going to. So
Great Riot session.
That's the
Great.
YouTube send off.
great session. YouTube session off.
You just